Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Pandas are philanderers, squirrels truly immoral, tadpoles, why, they're just bad souls. But the foulest beast of all, Colombian night monkeys. They're simply foul creatures. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang.
Now that drawing out of the word monkeys.
That was because I realized, because it said monkey. But I realized I didn't have the whole thing, so I had to click on the link, and it took me to the rest of the catchphrase.
I see.
That was submitted by the Voblex again. Hey, Voblex.
Wow, the Voblex is really racking up the catchphrases.
2 mons in a row. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang, and Scott Aukerman here. This is Best of Part 3. Yeah. Our last episode of Deck.
Ooh.
Last episode.
How's it feel? How's it feel?
This is the last one of the year. Now, we will be back again someday in Jan, because New Year's Day. New Year's Day, we'll have part 4 of the countdown.
That's right.
But this is our last episode of 2014, technically. And I'm here with Paul F. Tompkins. Hello, Paul.
Hi, hello, everyone. I'm Paul F. Tompkins.
That's true.
My name is Paul F. Tompkins.
That's also true.
That's also true.
We had Tenacious D on the program for the first time this year.
That seems odd that it was the first time.
I don't know why.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a cracker.
That was. We'll see if that ends up on the countdown.
Oh.
But today we're going to be counting down. We already counted down 15 through 6 of the countdown, and today we're going to count down 7 through 4.
You said 15 through 6. Did you mean 15 through 8?
I did.
All right.
Thank you for holding my feet to the fire on that one.
You are welcome. I think the public has a right to know that you made a mistake.
These aren't the Pentagon Papers, Paul.
Oh, was that the one with Ione Sky?
Yes, the Pentagon Papers.
Yeah.
Where John Cusack held up the boombox?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a great one. Okay, if you're listening to Comedy Bang Bang for the first time, we're in the middle of, why have you started on Best of Part 3? I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. I think it's people who, they think they deserve to be treated better than other people. So they say, I'm not going to listen to 15 through 6. Oh, sorry, 8. I'm going to go skip ahead. Well, here's what I would say, dumbass. Why don't you just wait until New Year's Day and listen to the top one, the greatest, yes,
the final minute of the final
minute of the number one.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I hate those people is my point.
I hate them too. So if this is your first episode you're ever listening to, I hate you.
Yeah, I hate you.
No,
hate. I still do.
It's a strong word.
It sure is. That's why I chose it.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to hear 7, 6, 5, and 4 on this, and I'm excited. We're getting into the meat of the matter.
Ooh, matter meat. I love matter meat.
Well, meat is made of matter.
Yeah, as Morrissey sang.
Meat is matter.
Meat is matter. I don't know how that song goes.
A double word and it's matter. The worst Smith song of all time.
Meat is murder?
And I am a huge Smith fan.
You are.
I cannot listen to it. First of all, it has the sounds of animals being killed,
right,
as a sound bed.
Isn't that also in? Oh, isn't that? It's in that song, that fun song. We Are Young.
We Are Young is the sounds of animals being murdered.
In the background. Don't you hear animals being slaughtered? There's that thing, the bolt they fire into the cow's brain.
We are young. That's fun. Literally. What'd you say? Monkey.
I said yonke.
Yonke. Guys, we're having fun already. This is
we are.
This is part 3. Sorry to all of you listening. Sorry, Gilly. We are counting down your top 10, and we're getting to all the ones that are higher on the countdown, which signifies that they are the best.
According to you, the audience.
According to Jim as well.
he weighs in. Now, Jim Belushi weighs in on these.
Does. We keep strict counsel with him.
Yeah.
We always check in with Jim.
Yeah.
Regarding these.
He seems like a guy, Jim Belushi seems like a guy who would begin a lot of sentences with, you know what you should do?
You look like him when you.
Ew! How dare you?
No, but you made a face just like him. It was uncanny. I wish
like
we had
a sort of super condescending face.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like your face transformed into him when you said that.
It's like a face that says, I think you're stupid, and I'm generously offering to help you out.
Right, yeah. I just tried to do it, and I did. Yeah, oh man, you look just like him. What were you going to say, though? Sorry to keep interrupting.
Kill yourself.
Oh, boy. According to Jim, I should kill myself. Do you think he says according to Jim a lot? Like talks about himself in the third person?
Why wouldn't he?
Jim, if you're listening, come on the show. We have so many questions for you.
According to us.
Hello. We'll see if I'm back with Michael Jackson. He made it on the countdown. Spoiler alert, it does not. What were you going to say? Were we...
Nothing. I think I was just fucking around.
Why don't we just get into it then? Get into number 7 on the countdown.
Yeah.
All right, this is number 7.
Number 7.
Do you have any guesses?
Why does this make me feel? It bothers me that I don't have a good guess, but why should I?
Why should you?
Why would I have the numbers of the episodes memorized?
Well, no, I haven't even said the number of the episode. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's even worse.
Do you have any guess? Like
no, I don't.
Why would you? This is episode 312. This is
okay.
Already we had broken off another hundo. And we're 12 episodes deep at this point. This is an episode called Grounded Me at Symbol. Grounded Meat, in other words.
Sure.
And this is an episode with our good friend Andy Samberg from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's right.
And Lauren Lapkus again.
I know this episode.
I bet you do.
This is one of my favorite of all time.
Yeah. This is, Andy is kind enough to come on the show every year around the same time to promote whatever's going on in his life. And it's happened to be Brooklyn Nine-Nine the past couple of years.
It's very kind of him.
And this episode in particular is, it's a really fun one. He's been coming on since the very beginning. I think the first episode he was ever on was with Andy Daly and Zach Galifianakis and him. And that's pretty early in the run.
That's an amazing lineup, Scott.
That's probably episode 18-ish, somewhere
We should listen to that one instead.
No. Let's listen to this one. But I will say, I was listening to it today in order to cut out the clip of it. And this is, I think, Andy at his most relaxed and most having fun. This was, originally I was sort of like, wow, I can't believe that placed so high, Grounded Me at. And I listened to it again today, and it's just a delight from start to finish.
It really is.
All three of us are having so much fun in it. I think it brought a lot of new listeners to the show because if you look at the SoundCloud player for this episode, which is how I was getting the clip together, there are a lot of comments from people saying, oh my God, what is this show? This is the most bizarre interview, but it's so funny all the way through. So I think it brought a lot of new listeners to the show. And, it's just a really fun episode all the way through. And quite frankly, Andy was happy that when he walked in the room, because I didn't tell him who he was appearing with, Adam Pally was not there. Bro was not. So,
I mean, did he mention, like, oh, I'm so glad. For a second, I thought Adam Pally was going to be.
Adam Pally might be here. Well, I'm and by the way, he said it in jest, but I made him do it with Adam Pally a couple years in a row because the first one was so funny where he played Bro, and then I was
a very thinly constructed character.
And a very negative character who shuts down bits a lot. So then I thought it was so funny I had him do it again, and maybe lightning didn't strike twice.
Because the second time, Adam completely abandons the character. Like so fast.
So fast.
And he's just himself.
Yeah. So in this episode, Lauren Lapkus, who plays Tracy Reardon on the show, as well as several other characters, Ho-Ho, the naughty elf. She is playing my nephew Todd, who, and I can never get the facts straight on this character, but
she had done it once before, right?
She had done it twice before, I believe.
Oh.
The first time she just played my nephew Todd, who is my sister's son, we had established. staying with me for a long, protracted amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
The second time she was on, she played Todd, who had made a wish on a carnival machine and had gotten older. Now, so it was 30-year-old Todd. This time, Todd is back to being, and she won't say what age the Todd is. She just keeps saying middle school.
Middle school.
So Todd is 12 or 13 or something like that.
Right.
Now, so it's Todd and Andy, and we're just going to hear a selection of clips from this show. And I think this one turned into such a fan favorite. And I have included the clip of I think why, although people have called it one of the most painful segments to listen to.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Because
I don't know what they're talking about. Why? What was painful about that?
We'll hear it, and then we'll talk about it after. But this is this includes the Hollywood Facts theme song. This is Grounded Me at
I'll say it
Symbol.
includes it.
This is your number 7.
Number 7.
Todd, this is Andy, by the way.
I'm really excited to meet you.
Hi.
What's up? Seen all your vids online.
Oh, right on.
Vids.
That's how they talk.
Yeah, kids today. How old of a man are you again, Todd?
Middle school.
Middle school? Is that really how old you are? I don't remember. Let me explain, Andy, what happened. The last time Todd was on the program, he was how old of a man were you at that point? You were like a 30-year-old man.
Well, I became 30 from making a wish on a machine at a carnival.
Total big situation.
Classic.
I get it.
Classic
Big. But I shrunk back down, but my penis stayed big.
Wait, your
Oh,
penis
that's so
stayed
tight.
big?
Yeah, it stayed grown up.
That probably plays really nice in the junior high world.
Yeah, but people think it's kind of weird.
To have such a big penis?
Yeah, because it looks like a dad penis.
Did your pubes shrink back down as well?
Pubes stayed big.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just have a giant boosh?
Yeah, big boosh on a big ween, small butt.
I can't believe you didn't say a Mighty Boosh.
Yeah, that's true.
I have
Hey, props
a
to those
mighty
guys.
boosh.
Hey, props to Mighty Boosh. Big shout out.
Great big shout out.
All right, I'm going to take off.
All right, later, man. Thanks. Let me talk to Todd for a while. Todd, this is Andy Samberg. You must be a big fan. You're in middle school.
Yeah.
And
That's my demo.
you must have
Love it.
grown up with his comedy.
Yeah.
His comedy must have been almost like an absentee father to you.
Yeah, it kind of was, considering I don't have a dad, really. My parents kind of leave me with you all the freaking time, and you're not much of a role model.
It's true.
So
hey,
pretty much
I don't pretend to be one.
Yeah, well, yeah, not even to me.
Well,
But
yeah.
Scott, don't you remember that time we were hanging out having dinner and you were like, I kind of feel like I'm a role model to Todd.
Oh God, I did
You
say
did
that.
not
Yeah.
say that.
I did
I
say
think you
that.
were just being braggy.
Wait, I said I was a bad role model to Todd.
That's true.
Yeah.
Todd, let your uncle off the hook on this one.
That makes
you.
more sense. You said it in a sentence, though.
That was Uncle Andy's fault.
Yep. Oh,
Were you
wanna
my
be
uncle?
Todd's uncle?
Whoa. What
oh
did
my
I
god,
say?
I'm so lucky.
No, I meant it like the way that like LL Cool J calls himself Uncle L. Like I'm everyone's
Does he call
uncle.
himself Uncle L?
Yeah, he used to. I don't know if he still does. I imagine he still
Are the
does.
ladies who love him his nieces?
Ladies love uncles.
Ladies love Uncle Cool J.
Yeah.
Lady nieces love Cool James.
What do you think about LL Cool J, Andy? He, of course, has been hosting a lot of things lately. He's
Yeah.
got that NCIS LA show, and so
Yeah.
didn't he host the Grammys or something recently? And
Yeah.
had a moment of silence and stuff.
He hosted the Grammys 2 years in a row, I think.
Yeah, good stuff.
He's a positive force.
He is.
In the entertainment world. He puts out a lot of good energy.
He's a force for good, and that's what we can all ascribe to be.
And another thing I'll say is I heard somebody broke into his house and he beat the shit out of them. So I'm not going to say anything negative about him. 'Cause
Well,
he
I'll
sounds
say
cool.
something.
Aspire, maybe I meant? Yes. Yeah, say what?
He licks his lips like he's making
it's his
girls
job.
horny. Yeah.
Like he's making girls horny.
Yeah, he licks them like he's like, oh, they want it.
I wonder if that goes through his mind as he's talking. Just
think it
like,
does.
ooh, I bet I'm making girls horny now. Gives it a little lick. Do you think that's it? Andy, you're not going to say anything.
I think he definitely makes that sound every time.
It's really weird watching the Grammys where he's like, all right, our next presenters, he was in the Foo Fighters.
But they want him to host every year.
Spot on
working.
impression.
Yeah, good stuff. Andy, B99, it's a runaway hit. You've heard of a runaway bride, but a hit? Yes, this is it.
That rhymed.
Yep. And B99, you got the you went home with a Gigi this year.
Double GGs.
The Gigi Allen of awards.
I got dose G's. Dose G's.
Do you get a Gigi for the show because you're a producer?
I do indeed.
Love it. Two Gg's.
Dirty little
Ooh.
secret
What
from
do
a
you do with
dirty
them?
little not lie. They're just hanging.
Yeah.
They keep each other company,
Cool.
and they're just little dinkers.
Yeah. You ever like make them talk to each other and
Like in the bath, Billy Madison style.
Uh-huh,
They're like, I'm the Golden Globe, like that.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Do a little more of your Adam Sandler
It's
version.
I do modern Sandler more than the old Sandler.
Yeah. What's the difference? What's the diff? I should
Young
say.
Sandler was a lot squeakier. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of ooh you that stuff. And
Everyone's voice deepens.
now he's kind of hey, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Yeah. Well, you did a movie with him and talk about Runaway Brides.
So I should know.
Runaway Bride is a movie.
Yeah, a movie like The Runaway Bride is what we did together.
Yeah. And
It was The Runaway Bride too.
yeah,
That
that's
was
true.
the movie we did.
All
That's-
male cast.
All male cast.
If you view it through that prism, it actually is pretty good, don't you think? If you view it of like, hey, this is the sequel to Runaway Bride.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
surprising casting, but still really good.
Sure. What do we have? Todd, do you have questions about Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah, well, my main question is, do you ever get to like kiss a girl on it or like do anything like that?
Yeah, I've kissed a few girls on it. It's pretty standard TV
So
stuff.
like when you're
Nothing crazy.
doing that, are you like thinking about when you want to take them home or like you gonna be a girlfriend or?
No. I mean, it's mostly just acting. But I mean, do you need advice or?
Yeah, I'm like wondering like, well, when you kiss someone, like what do you do with your mouth and what do you do with your arms?
Well, I find
I'd like to know that too.
I find if you leave your arms like just straight down at your sides,
Kind of
like
mannequin style?
really tight mannequin style, like I think that's kind of cool.
All right, I'll do it if I ever
Okay.
get the opportunity.
What do you do with your? I always wondered, what do you do with your teeth? Like, I know what to do with my lips. I know what to do with my tongue. I know what to do with my
Yeah.
esophagus.
I just tell my teeth to take a hike. Like, hey guys,
Take a breather for a sec.
yeah, if this mouth is rocking, don't come being a teethin'.
Yep. How many cavities have you ever had in your life?
I'm gonna say at least 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Yeah. How do you fill those bad boys?
What are my choices again?
Well, a lot of people used to use gold.
Gold. I use
Just
Fool's Gold.
Ooh.
Yeah,
interesting.
save a buck or two.
Sure, why not? In this economy?
If Uncle Scott's your uncle, you use gum and just shove gum in your teeth and then hope
Well,
it
look,
goes away.
I don't think that I should be saddled with your dentistry bills.
Yeah, well,
you
my
know,
teeth hurt.
That's not my bailiwick, you know? I mean, I'm sorry, it's not my responsibility. You got to dumb it down
What's
for
a
Todd.
bailiwick?
I didn't know that word either. What is it? Bailiwick?
Bailiwick,
That's the
yeah.
thing that Gandalf fights at the end of
Yeah,
the middle
exactly.
one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
his responsibility to fight it. That's how we came up with that word. But no, look, I mean, you've been staying with me far too long, by the way. You got dropped off on Memorial Day.
In the mines of Moria. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just
No, keep going. Every other sentence. I want to hear more of this story. And then you were supposed to leave on Labor Day.
what happened?
I thought you were going to add a sentence in this
oh,
Gandalf.
sorry. The Ballywog.
Bollywog. It's, as far as I'm concerned, we're 3 weeks after Labor Day at this point. You haven't left.
I'm trying to have eternal summer.
You're not going to school or anything.
I don't want to go to school. I want to hang out with you all day.
What's your what state do you live in?
California?
Right,
With
right,
you? Basically, you're basically my new dad. My mom doesn't even care. You better call your sister and try to get her back here.
Oh God.
But when you're not staying with your Uncle Scott, are you in Antarctica still, or?
Yeah, I go back to Antarctica, where I freeze my little butt off all
Metallica
year.
played there, so that must have been fun.
Wicked cool. I never get to go to anything cool. I'm always grounded. I'm always in trouble.
Who was in the audience at that show? Bunch of
Polar bears.
polar bears and penguins.
Yeah. Hey, high five on that. Double. That was more like a high 10.
Wait. And high five.
High five. Oh, there we did.
Yep. No one can see that, so they probably think it's as funny as us.
Yep. 100%. So Todd, I mean, come on. When are you going home? I don't have the food for you. I'm running out of food in the pantry.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like my mom doesn't even want me to come back, probably. It's kind of how it feels right now. She just told you to watch me and she took off.
Yeah,
And
that's
we're
her
just-
though.
It's just you and me. We should be a sitcom.
She's been. I don't know. Well, I mean, you know, Andy, you're the king of sitcoms now. You
Nope.
lie atop the throne
Yeah,
of
well,
sitcom nobility.
Right.
Is this a sitcom? Me and Todd.
he's my uncle. He always grounds me. He always makes me grounded meat. And that's it. And he makes me fold
So
his
it's-
underwear and I can't watch TV ever.
Grounded me. Parentheses AT end parentheses. There's maybe some trouble with at midnight with the at symbol. So maybe it's grounded me and then the at symbol. I don't know. Maybe
Grounded me, at symbol, colon, me and my uncle trying to do it.
trying to maybe
Live
we should
together.
specify. Yeah,
Live together.
And you say like explains. There needs to be a stage direction. Explains. Live together. How's that, Andy?
So give me the whole thing one more time.
Grounded me.
At symbol,
Yeah.
colon,
me and my uncle trying to do it,
explains,
live together.
I think it's good.
Okay. I'd see something with that long of a title.
It would be original.
I'd want to know why it was so long, and it was probably the best thing that ever existed. So I'd have to watch it.
Actually, I'm really sorry to interrupt. I think somebody actually did have a pilot called that this year.
Oh, too bad. How'd it do? Who was in that?
Someone
Funny.
funny.
Yeah, good.
Every
Good
idea
stuff.
I had was too mean.
I know who it was.
It wasn't LL Cool J. Who's in it?
It was all the McDonald's mascots.
Old McDonald's.
All the McDonald's mascots.
Oh,
Grimace,
I see.
Hamburglar, Fry Guy, the little shaky things.
Hamburglar's stand-up is actually not bad.
Yeah.
A lot of people laugh him off, but he's got some edgy shit.
Based upon the comedy of Hamburglar. That'd be a good series. Series? Is that what you call them? Series? Is that because there's a
Television
There's a
series.
series of shows that happen sequentially?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
It's good to touch base on stuff like
How's
that.
the TV work?
It's a bunch of tubes and amps.
Is it tubes anymore? Like, I don't think with
Nah.
flat screens you could fit tubes in there
I think
anymore.
it's thousands of tiny little dots, right?
Then again, my wife has tubes in her, and who knows? Who knows how that
Well,
works?
you have tubes in you also.
Yeah, that's true.
They're all the same.
Do you get them tied?
Oh, yeah, every day.
Wow. That seems
It's a little bow knot.
Lucky.
Just drop by the dock. Hey,
overzealous.
can you make sure my tubes are tied today? Just
Like,
give them another.
"Still?" He's like, all right, I'm cutting you back open. Yep, still tied. Oh, this mess.
Todd, what in school?
Why are you so annoyed by me? I
just-
don't even do anything.
It's my sister. All right, I have to admit this has been her problem. She's been like this ever since she was growing up. Do you have siblings, Andy?
Yeah, I have two older sisters.
Two older. Isn't it the same way with them? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like
When they're always like dumping my nephew on me.
Yeah,
to
you
stay
know?
with me for months on end.
Yeah, do they ever do that stuff
No.
like that? No.
They
Do you have a
take-
responsible sister?
Yeah, they're both pretty
God,
responsible.
I wish I did. I mean, my sister.
Responsible for my headaches.
oh man.
Oh, another high five! Wow, that was unexpected. Thank you. I'll accept it though.
Did you ever get grounded by your parents or your uncle?
Yeah, I think once or twice.
What'd you do?
Just like killed a guy.
See, I never really did anything that bad.
Hey, but I was fucked up when I was little.
Well, that's an excuse. That's an
I
excuse.
got into some shit. Scott knows.
I read your autobiography.
Yeah, what was it called
Salmon
again?
Upstream.
Yep.
And it keeps it on a high shelf so I can never reach it.
No, I don't want you hanging out with Andy.
I want to know everything about him.
I don't even want you here in the studio.
I'm an
You just-
open book, Todd. Shoot.
All
Ask
right,
me
go ahead.
anything.
Ask him.
All right.
AMA.
You ever when you're sleeping next to your uncle feel like you should get your own bed?
Well, I've been married to my uncle for several years, so no. I mean, I assume eventually we'll drift apart and sleep in separate rooms. But until that day,
Look, it's a slippery slope.
my answer is
You
no.
can marry anything these days.
Hey, don't call my uncle a slope.
All right. No, I know that he's half Japanese, but it's.
My uncle never proposed to me.
Look, I'm not going to propose to you. He, by the way,
Scott, you got cold feet, buddy?
he,
Get in there.
He keeps asking me.
You
to
only live
propose
once.
to him.
I just want to have a family.
Oh God, you're too young for a family. I'm not gonna-
Whatever. I don't
and it's
have
weird to be
anything.
married to me.
My life sucks.
Get married and adopt kids that are the same age as your nephew.
Yeah, and I'll be their
nephew.
dad. I'll be
Yeah.
in charge. Finally, lay down my own rules and stop listening to your garbage.
Rule number 1, Todd, go.
You can do whatever you want, and the first thing you get to do is do what I want.
Which is?
Watch TV all day long and all night, and eat sucking lollipops.
Eat sucking lollipops. I've never heard that as a descriptor for lollipops. The sucking ones.
Sucking lollipops.
Eat sucking lollipops and suck on popsicles until everyone screams.
Yeah. Look, I work hard. When I get home, I want to do what I want to do. I want to watch TV. I want to suck on lollipops.
Eat sucking lollipops.
Eat sucking lollipops.
That's sucking lollipops.
Yeah. Look, if you're the one staying with me, all right, we can't do what you want to do. Like that lasted for about a week.
But it's like,
I tried to entertain you and do what you wanted to do.
I've been living there so long; it's like practically my house.
Yeah. So
let me live my life. You always try to punish me and make yourself be the king.
what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life?
I want to float in your pool for once.
No.
Pretend I'm dead, please.
Why do you want to pretend you're dead? This is the weird part. This is why I won't let you float in my pool.
No, that is fun. Have you ever pretended you're dead in a pool?
She's obsessed with the
I'm
movie
a
Sunset
boy.
Boulevard. She freeze frames the opening
Who's
and the.
she?
Look, I like to call you a she
You
to
rascal.
ridicule you.
I'm a freaking boy. My dick's bigger than yours.
That is true. Like, let's take our dicks out for
All
1
right,
second.
look.
All right, here we go.
I think this is leading to marriage.
All right, let's compare these
Compare
things.
Andy's.
Wait. Okay, here's mine.
All right, here we go.
Zip.
All right, let's put him in sort of.
Oh shit.
That
Damn.
was, and that's what I
Why do you
got.
say flaflunk when you take your dick
No,
out?
that was the sound of the wind
interesting.
and then the
Whoa.
table.
Oh, let's put him in a pyramid a pyramid situation.
Pyramid situation.
All right.
Two on the bottom, one on the top. Who wants to be on the top?
You do.
Okay, I'll be on the top. Andy.
Wait, a pyramid or a log cabin?
Either. Well,
It's
I
like
mean,
a gold brick.
yeah, a pyramid if you're a cheerleader. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. Or a log cabin.
I was thinking a pyramid at like a teepee style.
right. Yeah,
like
we could do
tips
that
at the top.
We'd have to get him erect.
No, 2 TP and one is inside like a person.
Andy, what is happening right here?
I'm like a Foley artist today.
I am making a sound effects record, by the way. That could be track 13. Ooh. Here, can we get that clean? Here
Yeah,
we go.
ready? And can we get that clean? Yeah.
Great, track 13. Paul F., if you're listening to this goes on your sound effects record.
That was cool.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was very
even
good.
know what that sounded like.
Hey, that's what's great about it. For a sound effects record, you can just
You
apply
can
it to anything.
repurpose it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded to me like pressing your butt cheeks together over and over.
Do you do that?
Yeah, that's how I make my dick hard.
It is weird that you're how old are you, 11?
Whatever, middle school age.
Okay.
But with a full-size man's
full-size
penis.
man's penis that is rock hard 23 out of the 24 hours a day.
Assuming
my-
that he's mushing his butt cheeks back and forth together.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
that's
my
true.
butt play.
Yeah. You have a tight butt, though, I have to say.
Work it out.
I
Thanks
think
for
this is
noticing,
heading to
honey.
marriage. Wait, I think we figured out what the sitcom is about. It's not about a nephew staying with his uncle. It's about a nephew who married his uncle.
Oh.
Sounds like it's about you then.
It's like a cautionary tale.
Yeah, well, I could write it and you guys could star.
Sounds
Hey.
perfect. You got 2 Golden Globes on
I
your
mean,
side.
I guess I could eat pee.
Eat pee?
Cool.
I could eat pee.
Hey, do you want to eat some pee
Just
tonight?
eat pee and then
Gotta
just
freeze it.
munch some sucking lollipops.
We don't play Hollywood Facts anymore, and you did the theme song to it. So, no matter what game we play, I feel like we should play the Hollywood Facts theme. It's time to play What Am I Thinking?
Nice. Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody's doing your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dick.
Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood fact.
Bro.
Yep. Still holds up.
Still holds up.
As good as the day we recorded it.
If we listen to it 17
like
more
it.
times, we can memorize it.
Let's hear it one more time.
Then we'll have
Nice.
to tell us what he said.
Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody's doing your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks.
Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood facts, bro.
Can
I'm
we
almost there.
all do it once without the music and try to say it?
All right, here we go.
Ooh, that's much
Bam.
better.
Okay, first it goes nice. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts.
Going downtown.
Going to Inglewood now.
There's lots of glamour. Or
Glitz
there's
and-
glitz and glamour and
Lots
lots of
of
stars.
Clubs.
Clubs?
Bars.
No,
And lots of
stars.
bars.
And then it goes to bars. Lots of stars.
Lots of
and
bars.
And lots of bars.
Going
I
down
don't
Chinese.
know. We got to hear it one more time.
Nice. Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts.
Okay, shut up.
Take out your dick.
Shut up.
Check out the
All right,
facts.
here we go. All right. Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Well, you gotta do your facts and know your stars.
Get a drink at a bar.
Get a bunch of drinks.
at
No,
a bar.
gotta hear it again.
Lots of. This is excruciating.
Gotta hear it again. Hey, Sam. Sam.
Nice. Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars.
All right, shut up. Everybody know your facts and know your stars.
There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars.
Lots of bars.
Yeah, here we go. Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now.
Gotta know your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Let's hear it again.
Get a drink at a club.
And walk in front of the
Chinese theater.
Walk outside. No, gotta hear it again.
Now walk outside.
Nice. Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club, then go walk in front of Chinese theater.
Got it.
Hollywood
All right, here we
Facts.
go. Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now.
Gotta know your facts and know your stars.
Gotta do your facts, isn't it?
Yeah, do your
Everybody
facts.
know. Everybody know facts.
Everybody do your facts and
You
know
gotta
your
do your
stars.
facts and know
Here,
your
let's hear it
stars.
again. Gotta do your facts.
Nice. Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and...
Everybody do your facts.
Everybody do your facts.
And
Sure.
know your stars.
And know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club and then go walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dick. Okay, here we go. Nice.
Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now.
Everybody do your facts and know your stars.
There's
Glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club and then walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks. Hollywood Facts. Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood. Fuck.
What's
We'll
the
never
end?
get this. Check out the facts. It's the
That was
Hollywood
really,
Facts.
that was really
bro.
good.
Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro.
That's as good as it's gonna
Felt really
get.
satisfying.
Nice. Doong, 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 doong. Well, it's Hollywood Facts, and we're going downtown. Going to Inglewood now. Everybody do your facts and know your stars. There's glitz and glamour and lots of bars. Get a drink at a club and then walk in front of the Chinese theater. Hollywood Facts. Take out your dicks. Check out the facts. It's the Hollywood Facts, bro. Nailed it.
Someone put a beat under that and send it to us. Nice.
No, please not again. Okay.
Number 7.
Number 7, the Hollywood Facts theme song.
I found that nothing but delightful. And especially because as it goes on and you guys are closing in on it, it's like you know that it's going to have a satisfying conclusion.
And it did.
It's like, wait, I don't understand who would have an issue with that.
Well, there's some look, not everything is everybody's cup of tea.
Well, you know what? Switch up your tea brands, idiots.
Switch up your tea bags.
Oh, I loved it. This was one of my 2 favorite episodes of the year.
Really?
And you know, I listen to the show every week.
You do. You're very kind.
I am a fan. I don't do it out of
Fanatic.
kindness. It's selfish reasons because it makes me laugh.
You are like Robert De Niro in that Wesley Snipes film. A fan. Perhaps the fan.
He was the fan. He was,
Yeah, I
he
believe
was
it
the
was.
eponymous fan.
A titular fan.
And there were 2 episodes that were, to me, so far above in terms of just the amount of fun that you felt. Like, honest to God, the word for me is delightful. This one was delightful. I hope the other one has made it.
Oh, I
into
hope
the top
so.
10.
Mouth what it is.
I'm not even going
You're
to.
not even going to tell. Okay, great. Keep that as a surprise for me. Every once in a while, I feel like, because look, we don't plan the show out a lot, or at all, really. We just kind of sit down, and I try to, as a producer of it, I try to put together people that I hope will work well together. And sometimes you strike it rich in terms of like you wouldn't have expected. I think number 15 on our countdown, Little Button Puss, 3 people who didn't really know each other at all, Kevin Allison, whom I had never met at that point,
Right.
and Pam Murphy and John Gemberling, a strange collection of people, and I didn't know whether it would work well together, but I just haphazardly put them together.
All of a sudden.
And then you strike gold somehow. But I think that's what a lot of these episodes have in common is we are having fun while we do it. And there's that old improv adage of follow the fun. And when people are having a good time and you can tell that they're having a good time, that's what makes for a good episode, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of good episodes, we're going to get to number 6 after this break, and that is another one that I think is another one where we're having a lot of fun, but it's very divisive. We'll get to number 6 right after this. What's the best thing to ever do? Sleep, 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 sleep. Oh man, this holiday season, I am catching up on my sleep. It is the best and most important thing that you do a lot. What if we didn't sleep? How weird would that be? We're just up all the time? I don't know. I like it, but what's really important, in my opinion, is to know that you're sleeping on a good mattress. But what does that even, what is a good mattress? The last time I bought a mattress, I went into a bed store. I jumped on it for about 2 minutes. I laid down on it and went, yeah, I think that's good. And then it was okay. I don't know. Getting that mattress can be tough. They cost a lot. Mattresses are very expensive. And who knows if they're going to be comfy, because you're just laying on it right there. It's not like bed stores should let you go to sleep there overnight. I'm calling it right now. If you want to start a great bed store, let people sleep there. Anyway, luckily we have Casper sponsoring today's show, and they've solved the problems of mattress buying. Not only is it an obsessively engineered mattress at a shockingly fair price, with free delivery, they have a 100-day free trial. That's like a third of the year. And how do I know this? Well, because they delivered one to me. Yes, I've been on the same mattress for about a decade now, and it's been all right. They called me up. Well, actually, it was an email. I don't want to lie on this. It was an email. And they said, can we send you a free mattress? And I said, but of course, good sirs. They sent it to me very quickly. They delivered it in a cute box. And boom, there's a big old comfy mattress inside the box. I've been sleeping on it. It's awesome. I sleep very well now, whether it's on my side, stomach, upside down, or like a freaking starfish. It's got the right sink. It's got the right bounce. It is the mattress of my dreams. And check this out. It's only $500 for a twin size, $950 for a king, and no salesman to deal with. If you know anything about mattresses, you know that is cheap. And if you're not sure about it, there's a 100-day free trial. That's right. If you know you need a mattress, but you're nervous, don't worry, because if you don't love it, they will come and pick it back up. So get on over to Casper.com/bangbang. Use the promo code bangbang, and you will get $50 off any of their mattresses. That's right. They're already cheap mattresses. You'll get $50 off. Casper.com/bangbang for $50 off, and I'll see you in your dreams. Comedy Bang Bang. We're back. Best of part 3. And,
BOP3.
Bopper. Bop-3.
Bop 3.
Bop 3. Bop 3.
Bop 3 to me and you, and now we go to Bop 3.
Bop 3 and Bop 3 and... okay, let's talk about what happened.
Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air about what happened. All right. To the listener, unless you paused this for about a week,
Weird.
We were just talking about episode number 7 on our countdown.
That's
Andy
right.
Samberg grounded me at. And a mere couple of minutes have passed because you've been listening to an advertisement, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are back. Yet, to Paul F. Tompkins and I, we have not seen each other in 5 days
It's true.
or so. How is that possible?
Can I explain it?
Well, I wish you would. Wish someone would.
There was Scott and I we got to this part in the podcast, 7, talking about how, this episode filled me with delight. Scott wanted to know, what is the episode, the other one that I was like, I wouldn't tell you, you have to guess. Then we gradually stopped talking.
We did.
We just were staring
came to
at
a
each
halt.
other.
We went down from about 50 miles an hour down to about 1.
Yeah.
And then 0.
Then wordlessly, we stood up from the table. We walked out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what happened to me between now and then.
I don't remember. It was some sort of invasion of the body snatchers situation where we just looked at each other.
I feel like I welcomed the body snatchers. Maybe it's my fault. They weren't invading.
Was
They
it
weren't
an
invading.
invader?
They were cordially invited.
But we have not seen each other in 5 days. I believe we ran out of time. You and I ran out of time.
Yes.
And I had not accumulated the clips for the further episodes, so it was kind of a happy accident. You've heard of
accident.
You've heard of Happy Madison,
I have.
creator of some of the great films of the past 20 years,
Such as Happy Gilmore.
or Billy Madison. Wait a minute, I think that's how they got their name. Maybe
That's
not.
a bit of a stretch.
I'm so sorry, but
Gilmore Girls, of course.
Of course, they were the creator of the Gilmore
a spin-off
Girls.
of Happy Gilmore.
Yes. They were Happy Gilmore's children.
That's right.
The Gilmore
Yeah,
Girls.
that's right.
They were not mother and daughter. They
Yeah.
were sisters.
Yeah.
That's the secret. If it had
like
gone
Chinatown.
if it had gone another season, they would have revealed.
It would have been revealed.
that they were actually sisters and daughters to Happy
Yes.
Gilmore.
Incestuous relationship between Happy Gilmore and Lorelai Gilmore. She gives birth to her own sister.
What are we talking about? Oh, yes, we ran out of time and I ran out of clips, and so we decided to adjourn. We are back now. We're wearing different clothes, so if you're looking at the pictures, thank you, Paul. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
I knew it.
If you're checking out the pictographs, we were wearing different clothes, and also we were wearing sunglasses
Yeah.
because wait, if you heard that noise, that's Paul slapping the microphone away so he can take a better picture. Meanwhile, I'm in the middle of my job, which is talking, so I'm going to take a candid photo.
You're doing a fake behind the scenes.
Sure, I'm
and
gesticulating more than I
I'm doing
normally
it
would.
as if, this is Meet the Cast.
But I woke up today with a super dry eye, and
SDE.
And it seems to be watering. I went into the bathroom and I slapped cold water on my face. I didn't splash it. I slapped it.
Slapped it.
And it's still not helping, so I decided to put on my sunglasses. But I feel like a bit of a douche.
Well, you look like 1, 2. Now you say it's
many more
it's
until
very,
4.
it's very dry.
Yeah.
but it's watering.
Well,
now these two things seem at odds with each other, Scott.
because I'm constantly blinking and I'm trying to get enough water, and then which makes it then water. I can't find the right
Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson, good science.
science.
She blinded me.
Me? With science? We've talked about this on
We
this.
have, and we'll
on
talk
the
about
show.
it again.
And many more on Channel 4. Yes, we took a bit of a break, but thankfully, dear listener, you did not need to take a break. We are picking right back up from whence we stopped.
That's right.
And we are going into the aforementioned very controversial number 6.
Number 6.
That's right, number 6 on our countdown. Controversial. What do you think it is, Paul?
You're saying there's a bit of controversy. Was the special guest Prince?
Singing his great hit, Controversy.
That's right.
I think that would have been a different song if he had pronounced it thusly.
Controversy.
Because it's controversy. Controversy.
What if Prince made a song that was all baby noises? I bet it would be good.
What if it was just that guy from the Dukes of Hazzard? Anus.
Anus. Enos.
I always thought he was saying anus when I was a kid.
What
and I was like, how did they get away with naming a character Anus? And then there was a spinoff named Anus.
I forgot he had his own show.
He had his own show where he just like pulled down his trousers, bent over, and showed his butthole to everyone.
For the children, Scott is referring to a TV show called The Dukes of Hazzard. The character, Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane, who is the corrupt law enforcement official of Hazzard County. Or Hazzard Holler? Hazzard County.
Maybe. Hazzard County, I believe.
Hazzard County.
Yeah. I was not allowed.
Get those Duke boys.
I was not allowed to watch that when I was a child. I was told it was a dirty show. I believe because Roscoe P. Coltrane called Anus a dipstick, and because his name was Anus.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was all it took.
Dipstick was objectionable.
Yes, the same way that my brother got in trouble for writing "school sucks" on a school thing.
School sucks.
Not because I believe he was in the 5th grade. Not because of the sentiment of school is bad, but because that at the time meant sucks cock.
Yes. I had a friend my best friend in high school. His father was very religious. We went to Catholic school, and his father was deeply devout, and got mad at him for saying scumbag.
Yes, because that's a condom.
Condoms, yes.
Yes, and a scumbag traditionally has semen inside at the very tip.
Yeah, well, when you're done with it.
Certainly.
I like the idea,
hopefully when you're starting with
But
one.
were people back in, what is this, like the turn of the century or something? Were they going into their apothecary and saying, I need a packet of scumbags?
I need a scumbag, please.
Right, I need a scumbag.
Oi, get on your little ladder.
I say, have you any scumbags to lend?
To lend?
Yes, I'll return them to you. I know they're very dear.
No, okay. Controversy.
Okay. All right.
Controversy. This is number 6. This is episode 285, and a very controversial episode. This is an episode called Solo Bolo.
Controversial, really?
Controversial because some people did not like it.
I thought people loved it.
Some people loved it, and enough people loved it. It's number 6 on the countdown, which is a surprise to me.
That's pretty high up.
I thought, and you've taken off your sunglasses, by the way.
I can't bear it anymore.
Do I need to do it?
No.
I'll try it.
Hey, look, you're the one who's infirm, so
I'll try to. I'll try to
power through.
Power through. There's also soldier through.
Until then, you'll have to muddle through somehow. So take those goddamn sunglasses off your face now.
Great song.
Oh, we really saved it at the end.
Oh,
it almost went off the rails.
Man, if a song doesn't rhyme, it's not a song.
No. Poems, songs, must rhyme.
Raps. Solo Bolo. What is a Solo Bolo? Let me explain this to the uninitiated.
Everyone knows. Yeah, how about this? Pretend people don't know what a solo bolo is.
Or a sobo, as we called it.
Sobo!
Ben Schwartz was on the show. I believe we talk about this in the clips, but I'll try to encapsulate it in a very short manner. But
I don't care.
Ben Schwartz was on a show, and we have such a good time talking for the first 20 minutes or so just together before a character comes in that he said, we really should try to do a whole show where we just talk to each other for an hour and 20 minutes, and we'll call that a Solo Bolo. We decided to do it. We did it. We kept the balls up in the air for quite a long time, and then we released it as a bonus episode, or should I say a bonus episode, and people loved it or hated it. And I got a lot of messages saying, please don't ever do that ever again, which I thought was...
That's extreme.
I thought that was a bit rude considering I don't have to put out bonus episodes.
No!
Or should I say, bonus?
That is like... Why bother saying that?
I don't know.
It's so crazy to me.
I don't get it. I don't understand. But
don't listen to it. You can turn it off so easily.
Well, yeah, but I do have to say some people are completists and like to hear every single episode.
Go to a doctor and have your fucking head examined.
What kind of doctor?
You shouldn't be, I'm going to say...
Neurologist?
No. Well, yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Open it up.
The problem might be super deep. Like the idea of writing to someone and saying, "Please don't do that again," is absurd to me. I guess I should be encouraged that they said please.
That's true. They were very polite about it. But no, a lot of people loved it, it is a surprise to me that it is so high on the countdown, eclipsing such episodes as Victor and Tiny's podcast and stuff.
Exactly.
But people loved it.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a selection of clips from the Solo Bolo, and it's purely just Ben and I fucking around. And some people enjoyed it because they said that it's me off the leash.
Do you feel like you're on a leash when you do the show normally?
I'm constantly on a leash, and I hate it.
You feel like, I should really keep this show moving along and make sure everything makes sense.
Dollars and cents, my dear boy. That said, this is clip number 6. This is the Solo Bolo.
Number 6.
Last time Ben was on the show, I'd like to say it was our first episode back after the Christmas break.
Okay.
Ho, 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 said Santa.
That's Santa. Got it.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I forgot you were Jewish.
That's
yes,
fine.
He's he's the patriarch of Christmas, which is a
So
holiday.
he's our Hanukkah Harry who goes, locks anyone?
That's him.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay.
So you have ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. You have locks anyone. Anyway, all of that died down. Meanwhile, Ben Schwartz gets it in his head. Hey, I want to go on Comedy Bang Bang.
I was the one who called you?
I'm sure that's exactly how it.
Okay, so far this seems a little bit weird.
And you're like, boop 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 beep beep boop boop boop. Scotty Ox, get me on. And I said, you know what, Ben? I'm on vacation, but I'm coming out of retirement for you.
Really?
Boom goes the dynamite. I get in here. I flip the switches. I'm like, plip, 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 plip. The soundboard starts humming.
This is the funniest you've ever been.
Now you made me self-conscious.
No, go.
I get in here and I'm like, Benny Schwartz, get in here, brother. We clasp hands. A friendship is forged.
Yeah.
I pull you inside because you don't want to come in and you're like, it's not polite.
It's not polite.
I'm like, get in
here, you dirty
scumbag
bitch. Yeah,
scumbag bitch. And you got in here, you said, is this my mic? And I was like, Benny, you know which mic is yours.
Same one. I use the same mic every time,
do.
by the way.
I love that about you. It's a solo bolo.
Do you even know that or no?
I do, yeah.
I use the same mic every time.
I actually wondered for the solo bolo if you were going to sit in your spot.
Because we always usually look at the other people.
Yeah, but instead we're
we're a face-off. We're very close. There's like not a lot of...
That's why I can kick you.
Yeah, you can kick me. I like being close when we do it.
I like it. I could kiss you if I wanted to.
Let's say by the end, the gift to both of us would be a kiss. If we both kiss each other.
Let's just say,
A
like,
gift.
if we get to the end of the
successful
show.
Sobo.
But are you calling it a Sobo now?
I want to throw in a nickname. Is that fine? Just the Sobo?
We've barely established Solo Bolo, but...
Let's see what happens. Okay.
So you've been on the show several times, and...
Many times.
Talk about your...
Experience on the show? What it's like to be on this show?
Yes, please.
Being on this show is... Have you ever had to take a shit really bad?
I don't remember, but I'm assuming if I'm a human being, yes.
Okay, so let's say for some reason you have, right? Mm-hmm. It's like having to take a shit really bad, and then to get on the toilet is like picking up this microphone. Mm-hmm. And then to start this fucking solo bolo is like,
boom, boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. Do you think we could take any song? This is what the challenge is. We take any song and we put a fart in it and we see if neither one of us laughs. Okay?
All right, let's try to do this.
And we do it together. We sing it together.
Okay.
And we see
if we pick a song that we know.
Right. And we see if we put the fart in the same place, and then we see if we don't laugh.
Should we not look at each other?
No, I'm gonna look down.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in front of me. This is the first time.
So what song are we picking? Ben and I, by the way, if you've never heard one of our shows before, we like to sing together.
We sing quite a bit.
We have wonderful voices, and you love them.
We have. Oh my God, dude! Look how I signed this. Maybe like a bunch of months ago.
Whoa, solo bolo! See, I told you came up with
on
solo
their table.
bolo.
No, you said it, and I put it down.
Nope.
All right, ready? The song we will sing is what's a good old one?
How about Dukes of Hazzard theme song?
Don't know it. How does it go?
Good old boys. That's all I know from
No. Well, that would have been a terrible idea. Why would you pick something you don't know?
That's a good point. I don't know a lot of lyrics to a lot of songs.
What about it's a rare condition this
that?
day and age? I don't even know what that's from. Reading the good news. Family Matters, probably.
How about
Full House? No, it's Full House.
from Hair?
No, come on.
Manchester, England. Here we go. Manchester,
England.
Across the Atlantic
shore
sea. And I am a genius ropist. I'm a genius ropist?
What about this? How about, I got it. Pure Imagination, Willy Wonka.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Weird lyrics in this song.
Ding, ding, ding. I don't even know if I know the ding, ding. Come with me and you'll see the world of pure imagination. Nope. And you'll
Well, you laughed.
If you want to view
It show. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mr. Wonka.
simply look around
Mr.
and
Wonka, can I stop you for a second, Mr. Wonka?
Yes, I'm sorry. What's wrong?
You, first of all, wonderful singing.
Oh,
I love
thank
your
you so
voice.
much. I appreciate it.
You know what? I love this chocolate factory.
Oh,
with all my heart. I love working here.
You should see my chocolate factory. How old are you, little boy?
I'm 5 years old.
Oh, good.
I am seeing your chocolate factory as far as I know. I'm working within it.
Right. Soon you'll be working deep within it. Keep going.
Why? Okay, this is very disturbing, but I feel like I'm being sexually harassed. I can't even get to.
With me.
Now this song is taking on a few creepy overtones. But this isn't even why I came to see you.
Okay, tell me what it is.
I merely wanted to say beautiful singing. Love
you.
everything about it. Love the song. Love the sentiment behind it. And
thank
yet,
you.
I wonder why you're constantly farting during it.
I'm sorry, I'm what?
Constantly farting.
I don't know if I'm farting. Can you tell me if I'm farting?
I can and in fact
Point
did.
to me or say now when you hear a fart because I
let's do
never hear myself.
All right, let's say it. I would say that you. Okay, go ahead.
If you want to view paradise, ruin.
Yeah, can I stop you for a second? I was pointing at you, and not only that, but you stopped singing during your farts.
I don't think I did.
You quite honestly, yeah, everyone heard it.
Wanna than the world that
Right there, yeah. It's happening right there.
All right. Well, okay. So what do you want me to do?
The Oompas are concerned.
What are the Oompas going to do? They're 1 feet tall and 7 feet wide.
It's not concerned for themselves. They're concerned for your health.
Oh.
They're wondering if you have some sort of digestive problem.
All right. I'm going to tell you something I haven't told anybody.
Oh my God.
This isn't going on the record anyway, right?
No,
I'm
I'm a 5-year-old boy, so I can keep a secret.
By the way, your grandpa's not around, right?
I don't believe so.
And you still sleep head to toe with him?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Cool.
When his toes are in my nose is in his toes.
When his toes are in my nose and nose are in my toes, talking toes, nose.
Toes and nose.
Okay, so you gotta swear to me you won't tell anybody about this.
Hey, you know what? I swear on all of my dead relatives.
Do you swear on swear on this penis. Put your hand on this penis.
Okay, well, this is highly irregular.
Put your hand on this penis.
Where did you get this penis?
Put your hand on it.
Okay.
Okay, now say I swear.
Wait a minute, is this your penis?
Okay, you did well. Take your hand off. I'm going to tell you something I've never told anybody before.
Okay, here we go.
I'm allergic to chocolate.
Oh my God, I thought so.
I'm allergic to chocolate. When I eat chocolate, I get very gassy. It's not good. I break out in
That was what
hives.
was going on. Why did you ever start a chocolate factory?
Because you always covet the thing that you don't want. Like, think about it. Like Jesus wanted full hands. Like that was his big thing, but he always had holes in his. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, like Cookie Monster can't eat things. You see, it never goes in his mouth, so he always wants to eat cookies.
Yeah, because instead they just like fall right out of his mouth.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
This is fucking crazy here.
Okay. Can I ask you for one more favor?
Okay, sure.
Have you ever played the game Down, Down, Up, Up?
I played down, down, but not up, up. No.
Okay, well, down, down, up, up is probably very similar.
Okay.
First, you gotta take off your pants, and then you take down your shroomies. You gotta pull up your ding dong,
Ding dong dong.
and then you're going down and up, up with me.
Ding ding boom ba
Da da dee da 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 dee da dum dum. Da-dee, boop-a-dee, da-dee. By the way,
Yeah.
when you get a solo bolo, you gotta expect
You gotta expect.
All music, all farts and dicky jokes.
You have to do it.
You know, I've seen. I'm an intense Simpsons fan.
Intense.
Do you watch The Simpsons, or did you used to when you were growing up?
Is that the show where they say dough?
I don't know.
Like dough.
I don't know.
Like one.
I've
of the
seen every
characters-
episode. I don't remember.
One of the characters gets mad and a guy goes dough.
I don't remember anybody saying dough.
Wait a minute, little yellow boy.
I don't remember. Fuck.
Troublemaker skating around.
Dennis the Menace.
Tooling around on a skateboard with a slingshot. Little girl with a saxophone. Little girl with a pacifier. Man, I want to see Maggie grow up, by the way.
God,
don't
man.
you, man?
How
She's
hot
gonna
is that girl
be so
gonna be?
fucking
Oh my
hot.
God.
Oh
She's
my
already
God.
smart. Imagine what she's going to be like in a couple of years.
She's
Oh my
already
God.
like got something going on with that hair
Yeah,
and
are
just
you
that
kidding me?
snuggie that
bow,
she
and
wears.
she knows how to use a gun already. Oh my God.
She's gonna be so fucking
Oh my
hot. I can't.
God.
Call
What are
me
we doing,
when she
Maggie?
turns 18.
Ring, ring, ring.
Oh, maybe call me a couple years before that, just so I can prepare. You know what I
Ring,
mean?
ring, ring, ring,
Wait a
ring,
minute.
ring.
Sorry, Ben. I gotta pick up.
Ring,
the phone.
ring, ring.
Sorry, Ben. I have to pick up the phone. Is that
Okay,
okay?
of course,
Okay,
buddy.
I just need your
Ring, ring,
verbal
ring. Of course,
consent
dude.
for me to
Stop.
pick up
Of
the
course.
phone. All right, here we go. Hello.
Hey, it's me, Maggie.
What the fuck?
Is this Scott?
This is Scott. Is this happening right now?
Scott, I have to ask you something. I was listening to your live podcast,
Yeah, you heard that?
and I wanted to know
Yeah.
if you want to come home with me tonight.
I want to come home.
What would
Wait
you
a
do
minute.
to me? Tell me what you would do to me.
To the Simpsons home?
Yeah, come to my Simpsons. Come to Evergreen Towers.
Oh my God!
What would you do? Would you come through the garage like my dad, or would you come through the front door?
I hope that garage would open. It would
It
just
probably
like I'd
would.
come right through there.
Yeah, what would you do? Yeah.
Come right through that door.
Yeah.
I'd land on the couch.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, would there
man.
be a gag? Would you do a gag?
I'd gag you.
You would gag me
Yeah,
on the
I'd
couch?
couch gag
Couch
you.
gag me? Would you
Yeah, I wanna
couch gag
couch
me?
gag you, Maggie.
Yeah, would you go upstairs
I
and
wanna-
tell Lisa to keep the
Oh,
saxophoning
Mag.
down?
Oh, Mag, I want to couch gag Mag.
Yeah, you want to couch gag me?
Oh,
Okay, all
yeah. Don't have a cow, by the way.
But I'm the last person you have to do. Everything's coming up in the house.
Number 6.
Oh, number 6. Yep, the solo bolo.
Now, is this the only solo bolo in Comedy Bang Bang history?
That is the only solo bolo in Comedy Bang Bang history. I believe we may have a bro down hoedown coming up with another guest, but Ben made me promise that there would only be solo bolos with him. And
So-
he, by the way, is angling for another one.
So there was never an occasion where you recorded a show with just one other person ever again?
Well, there was.
Oh,
yes,
really?
There was an instance in New York City.
Okay, so it took place there. And with whom did you record?
I believe that was you.
Yeah, I believe it was. And yeah, go ahead.
And several guests dropped out.
Yep.
And you did a tour de force of 3 different characters, I believe.
A TDF.
And
myself.
And yourself. That's
Yes.
right. And it was a great show.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
A treat for the live audience.
Now, why haven't we heard that?
Because when we reached out to the person who recorded it, they sent a file, and it had about 12 minutes of it, and then it stopped.
I see.
And normally in that situation, an engineer would take a look at that and start it up, and we'd say, hey, you know what, we missed 20 seconds or so, but in the middle of it, and we would explain that. This person apparently did not look down at the computer ever again after pressing record.
Do you think they left the building?
I think they may have. I don't know.
Went out to get a slice?
A famous New York slice.
Oh, New York pizza. It's the water makes it different. Now, the way I found out that happened was on Twitter.
I'm so sorry.
Was you responding to someone else?
I did not know. And there was a reason why we didn't release those for so long is because that person who recorded those shows then took off for about a month and was out of the country. And
doing charity work, I presume.
Oh, I hope so, to atone for his sins.
Digging wells.
But all I got was and the release date of these episodes kept approaching, and we kept having to postpone it because this person was like, I'm out of the country. Whenever I get back, I'll let you know if the rest of that episode was recorded. And then the day we had to release it was the day that he returned home, and I found out on Twitter myself, or I found out somewhere. I found out via the email, perhaps, that one was not going to be found and that everything was released. So
404.
404 system error.
File
Not Found. Which is, that's only happened a couple of times in a Comedy Bang Bang history. Another one was another live show that you did with Gail Simone.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Remember that one? Yeah.
Yes, I do remember
At the UCB Theater in Los Angeles. That one was also similarly not recorded. And I feel like there was one other time where the first 7 minutes weren't recorded or something. But for the most part, the engineers that we work with are consummate professionals who know what they're doing. And if there ever is a problem, we'll stop.
You mean on the road?
We'll solve it. Oh, no. In here. On the road, it's a little dicey.
Yeah, right. When you get out there in the wild world that Cat Stevens sang about,
it's a wild world.
Yeah, that's the one. It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
Bo-do-do-do, bo-do-do.
Ooh, baby, it's a wild world.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And I always remember you as a child girl. What?
I was going to say with a smile.
No, he will always remember her as a child.
Ooh, weirdo.
Yeah.
Weirdo alert.
Yeah. Weirdo alert. That
doesn't go off enough on this show. Wait, does that track 14?
I was just going to say, that should go in the sound effects.
Oh, klaxon.
Do you think we can accept vocal sound effects?
I think so. Why not?
Okay.
All right, so that's track 14, the klaxon.
Well, then let's see if we can perfect track 11 right now.
All right. That's it! I've been waiting for it. I did want to say, Paul, that Ben Schwartz has been clamoring for another solo bolo and sent me 2 messages yesterday. Let me play them. Let's see. Here we go. Is this playing, Sam? No, you got to turn it up. There we go. Again, about the consummate professionalism.
Turn it up like Freedom Rock.
Yes, I remember those. Here we go.
Sam, too.
Give me a solo, the bolo too. Wanna get lost in the solo bowl and solo bowl.
And then he sent me this one as well.
Was that the entirety of the message, by the way? Okay.
Here we go. Here's message number 2.
Solo bolo bolo. 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 Solo bolo. Solo bolo. Solo bolo.
No, that's a video game reference.
I believe that is some sort of interesting. What is it? Super Mario. Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Because
Super
Mario wasn't good enough.
That's when he became Super Mario.
All right, we have to go to a break.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I want a solo bolo then.
Why don't you and I do a solo bolo? I mean, these are erstwhile solo bolos.
This is different though. We have a job to do here.
That's true.
Yeah. We're not just sitting here fucking around.
We can't do a solo bolo. We can do not a bro down, ho down either, because I think that's our other guest. We'll have to come up with another term for it.
Okay.
But that is one of the greatest regrets of my life that New York show was lost.
Do you know what? I think we came up with a term for it there.
Oh, what was it? Because we don't have the tape.
It's a polo bolo or something, right?
That's right. If you were there at that legendary New York show, and I believe only a good 800 people were there or something, please let us know what it was called.
Did you just delete that 12 minutes?
I don't know. I'm sure we have it.
Well, probably the first 12 minutes is just you.
I think it's probably just me, doing some of my classic jokes. Classic warm-up. Let's go to a break.
We have to take a break.
When we come back, we will have episode number 5 on your countdown.
Fuck!
Reading, it's fundamental. We all know that. But look, reading, it's super hard to do, right? Because we're busy. When are you going to read? When you're in the car? I doubt it. I hope not. But you know what? Audible is here to help. Do you want to read at the speed of someone speaking out loud? Do you want to read? That's quick, my friend. Do you want to read at the speed of an audiobook narrator? Well, Audible is what I'm talking about. Audible has over 150,000 audiobooks and stand-up sets to choose from. I dare you to read that many books in your lifetime. You're not going to be able to do it. What are you waiting for? Just pause this episode, go sign up today, unpause the episode, listen to the rest of the episode, please. You can play Audible on tons of platforms, iPods, iPhones, Windows phones, MP3 players. So go ahead on over to audible.com. Forrest Gump impressions are allowed. Head on over to audible.com now. I'm not even going to try it. You'll get a free audiobook. That's good. And you'll get a free 30-day trial. Even better. All you have to do is log on to audible.com/bangbang. Might be a /. You know, I'm not sure. It's a /. Audible.com/bangbang. You know how to get there. You will get a free audiobook and a free 30-day trial. Here's a recommendation. What about I Must Say, My Life as a Humble Comedy Legend, written and narrated by Martin Short? I read this books. I say books because I got 3 of them. I liked it so much. You can do this for $0 right now. I paid $28.95 or something. That is a free audiobook and a 30-day free trial by visiting audible.com/bangbang. Audible.com/bangbang for a free audiobook and a 30-day free trial. And now that you've unpaused this episode again, it continues. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back, and
we're back.
The sunglasses are off.
Yeah. Are you? How is your eyeball?
The gloves are off. It's a little better.
You sure?
As the show started, I mean, it's still bothering me a little bit, but as the show started, I had tears streaming down my face, and I was like, I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Yeah. Now you are famous for being cold, emotionless.
Yes.
You keep it all inside.
I'm the Data of Comedy Bang Bang.
Or Master Spock.
Was that a requirement of Star Trek? Was that there be some sort of emotionless person that's constantly learning lessons about emotions?
Yep. That's how we learn, don't you see?
Mm-hmm. Was there one on Deep Space Nine and Voyager, and what was the other Scott Bakula one?
Deep Space Nine, I think, had the shapeshifter played by René Auberjonois.
Be my guest. Be
my guest. Put my reference to the test. I'm a favorite shapeshifter, and I do not have the feelings.
I wish.
A perfect song parody.
Perfect. One could not improve upon that if they tried. Nor should they try.
No, don't try it.
What? Buy it. What about Voyager? Did they have a cold, emotionless character?
Voyager, they had. And by the way, I think I've seen one episode of Voyager.
That's more than I've seen of Deep Space Nine or... No, I've seen one of the Scott Bakula one, the pilot.
I've never seen that one. Yeah. I saw all of the original Star Trek.
All of Kitteridge?
All of More Generations Star Trek. I saw a good part of the deepest of Space Nines. And then I saw 0 of Scott Bakula Presents Star Trek.
I did love how that show, every episode started with Scott Bakula out in the wild and turning to camera saying, "Hi, I'm Scott Bakula." We all love Star Trek.
It was part of the cold open. Like they'd start their adventure and then he'd say, "Oh, hello. Are you here too? Hi, I'm Scott Bakula."
Look, Star Trek is great.
We all agree.
We all agree. So let's watch another one.
Excelsior. Let's get on the Starship Excelsior and set a course for the stars.
Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And Star Trek
won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile. It's an open door.
It's Star Trek.
Presented by this Scott Bakula. Yes, Star Trek.
I ran out.
Yeah, me too. We ran out at the same time. Oh, we're like an old married couple.
Aren't we? All right.
Aren't we?
Let's get to our next clip on the countdown. This is number 5.
Number 5.
All right, number 5. This is, and we're running out of real estate here on the countdown. We only have 5 episodes left here.
I know. Well, counting this one?
Yes. Number 5? Yes. Let's count number 5 in the 5 that remain.
And we're still counting number 5 as 5 left because we haven't talked about it yet. Now we have to talk about it.
Now we are talking about it. Yes. This is episode 304. This is about 3 episodes after I broke off that new hundo.
I was kind of afraid you were going to say that again. I don't know why it fills me with such disgust, but it really does.
This is an episode called Marissa Wampler's Six Flags Birthday Womptacular.
Oh, shit.
And now, if you don't know anything about Comedy Bang Bang and you're listening to this for the first time, Marissa Wampler is a character that Jessica St. Clair does.
Jessica Sinclair.
She is a great comedian. let's just say comedian.
Sure.
And she has a TV show called Playing House on the USA Network.
Just picked up for a second season.
That's right. Congratulations to them, along with Lennon Parham, who also is on this episode, playing Miss Listler. Marissa Wampler has been around for the 5.5 years now that the show has been on, I believe.
And she wrote the very first song.
She is music.
That's right. And
she writes the songs. Yes. And she's been one of the characters that has recurred the most often in the Bangiverse. CB Booniverse? Nah. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
That's so gross. I like it.
CB Booniverse. She started out as, I believe, a 16-year-old girl, and she's aged in the 5 years about 2 years, maybe. Or maybe
Has she that much?
She started out 15, maybe, and aged to 17.
I don't know.
She keeps having her 17th birthday over and over again. We need to talk about that. But she started out as my intern, and she only shows up about once or twice a year to intern for her intern duties. She is a very interesting character. We've developed her and been with her for now 5 years and heard a lot about her life. She has a stepdad, Seth. Her mother and her don't get along, and Miss Listler is her teacher at a special school who used to fight in the Iraq War, was a sniper and a sharpshooter.
That's right.
And they have a very special relationship, almost a surrogate mother-daughter relationship. And
I think it's unhealthy.
It is a bit.
I think it's a very unhealthy relationship.
And Wampler celebrates her birthday in a live remote podcast for the past couple of years, or has been doing that for the last couple of years. The first year we did it was last year, where she was. It was at the pool at her condo.
That's right.
And this year she said she wanted to do it at Six Flags, and so we hosted a live remote at Six Flags. And she invited a lot of her friends, as well as Reardon. Tracy Reardon came to this.
A lot of her enemies she invited as well.
Yeah, she invited Tracy Reardon. They had been sparring or spatting or feuding, perhaps, over Twitter recently. And so she got an invite. But the background that you need to know basically is just that in the previous appearances that Wampler and Reardon had, her boyfriend's Gutterballs, Eric Gutterman, had cheated on Marissa Wampler with Daniela Bartiromo.
Her arch enemy, Danielle.
And then Wampler started spreading a rumor that Danielle was dead. And so she is presumed dead at this point. Yes. So what you're about to hear is a little bit of the Six Flags birthday Wamptacular, and you're not going to hear, I believe, I believe a new character was debuted. I don't think we're going to hear any bit of him, but a new character, Dabney, was
Oh my God. I forgot about Dabney.
Dabney, who's a really interesting guy.
We're not going to hear any of Dabney in this clip?
Maybe we will. Maybe I'll put in some Dabney.
Dabney... Personal favorite of mine.
Okay, well, all right, we'll put in some Dabney.
Yes.
So this is Wampler, Reardon, Listler, Gutterballs, Seth, and then some surprising people show up. This is Marissa Wampler's Six Flags Birthday Wamptacular number 5 on the countdown.
Number 5.
My name is Scott Aukerman, and it's great to do these live broadcasts once a year on your birthday. Last year, we did it from your condo.
Yeah.
And
that one took a real turn.
That took a nasty turn at the end.
Took a nasty turn, but you know what? Not this year.
Nope.
This year, everything is great.
We have secured the DJ booth here.
Yep.
We're perched above the log flume, but nothing can go wrong, I'm certain, because Seth, your stepfather, and I spent this morning, a long period this morning, just taking a ratchet and a wrench to these secured fasteners.
Am I cleared to step in here at this point?
Hey, Seth!
You mentioned my name, so is this as far as the show goes? Can I?
Yeah, but
Come on
let's
in.
not. It's not. You don't have a free for all to hop on the mic.
I haven't realized, sweetheart. This is your special day.
Say your hello and then get behind the fried dough machine.
Well, but all right, but you're
fine.
Your
Just
boss.
say it.
Your boss who doesn't pay you, for one thing.
Well, it's an internship, so.
Yeah, but she's been doing it for years.
Yeah,
I
but
think at
look
a
what
certain
it's
point.
She's been doing
done
it
for my
one
life.
day a year for years.
Well, still, the years, they're
They add up.
They are
They do
accumulating,
add, yeah.
yes, but the days
So,
are not.
Like
But,
about 2 weeks, right?
Sam?
Add up to
if I could just say real fast, despite the fact that I was able to cobble together over 12 Groupons for this Six Flags birthday jam is pretty expensive. So
Okay, but let's get
Not,
real. Let's get real, Seth.
yeah.
That things got the price really dropped because last week
Don't.
several deaths here.
That's
Someone
right.
got
True,
their
yeah.
scalp
That's
ripped
right.
off on the scrambler, and
That is a bad name for a ride as
yeah,
well.
the scrambler.
Especially when something that rips off the scalp of someone and it shows exposed brains that would then be scrambled.
They should have called it the scalper.
Let's have that be the last.
Huh?
First of all, Listler is 1/18th Native American, so I'm surprised she
I'm
didn't
so
jump in
sorry.
there and get real pissed.
No, it's fine. I know how to take a scalp off with one single blade.
All right. You don't need a whole ride to do it.
You don't need a secondary blade?
I was impressed by the ride, to be honest, because to be able to pull it off vertically is really impressive.
Well,
You've got to take a lot of inertia to do
When the
that.
scalp comes off, does the hair come off as well, or
No, it
hair
rips
is
off the whole
attached to the-
epidermal layer of the skull is ripped off, and so
Okay,
you're just
well,
exposed to brain
All right,
and
let's
skull
not-
case.
we
You know
don't need to get into this?
Well, that's
guys.
what I had to. I bargained down a little bit because I said
Yeah.
most of your friends are pretty long trellised people coming in here, and I didn't want any kind of mishaps. So they gave us a little sweet discount.
Yeah, they gave us
so.
a little bit of a
Well,
discount.
thank you to our host, Seth. You, of course, paid
Everyone.
for everyone to be here, including myself. Thank
That's-
you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I did not know that, but
You paid
okay.
for the booth.
Didn't know about
You
that
paid for
either.
all of my trips to Home Depot to get
Yep.
all of the materials in order to fix this.
He paid for
Mileage.
the old timey photo you and I took, Choctaw.
That's right.
Where
yeah.
I was playing a whore.
And you had sort of a hoop
Why
skirt
would you
that made your butt look even bigger.
Yeah.
Well, sweetheart, I'd like to get one with you where just a father and daughter.
Gross.
All right.
Gross.
All right. It's your day.
And I had a bunch of sacks of gold too. Remember that? I was just like, oh, where did I find this?
Yeah, and they had little dollar
Panning
signs
for
on it, and then one had a cent sign.
Yep.
And it was filled with pennies.
Yep.
Yeah. In any case, hey, here comes another flume, Listler.
Got
Okay,
it.
got it.
I'm
Very
surprised they can hear her. It's such a small sound, but somehow that
No, they don't need to hear me.
They
It's
just-
when my clip makes a huge noise.
Oh, I didn't see that you were wearing that skirt that you.
Yeah.
Yes, now.
When
it
the-
is hanging
It's a
down just
skirt.
slightly.
It's a skirt, but it has
the
a
air,
hole cut inside
the air
of it.
and the mist sweeps up like I'm on the Scottish moor.
Yeah.
And gives everyone a good visual.
Essentially, what you're doing is queefing in their face as they hit the.
It's a reverse queef.
It's a reverse queef. Figure
Where
that
air
one
is sucked
out.
in.
A fweek.
You know, after you have a child, even many moons later, everything is a little looser. Air moves freely as it chooses.
It's much like a prolapsed anus.
Is it?
It is. I've experienced that a few times.
A few times.
Yeah, if the first time you push too hard and you loosen up that whole system, it's hard to get it back on track.
Wait,
it's
is a
by the
prolapsed
exercise.
anus when your anus comes out of your butt?
It's where your whole
That's happened to you in our bathroom?
Yeah, why do you think I wear such roomy drawers when I'm walking around the house? I need a
God.
little room in case that thing's flopping around.
I don't understand, honestly, how you ever got anyone to have sex with you.
Well, that's good. That's a good
It's the
song.
circle
Greg.
of life, isn't it?
It is.
Prolapsed anuses.
Prolapsed anuses.
Recurring.
Engorged clitorises that look
One
like
day
penises.
you'll know that sweet, sweet feeling.
You see, honey, you're 17 now, and so these mysteries of life will become more apparent.
I'd rather they just stay in the dark. We got gutters.
Oh yeah, hey, Eric Gutterman
the
is
sound.
here.
Hey guys.
Working the sound. Yeah, how are those levels looking?
Pretty good. I think everybody sounds pretty good. I had to lower them at the beginning because you were maxing them out there. Marissa.
I'm always maxing
You're
it
just
out.
maxing it out.
I'm maxing
You're
you
just, like,
out.
getting it in the red. You're getting it in the red.
Wait a minute. Are you guys
I didn't get it in your red.
are you guys back together?
Oh,
What?
we're back together.
I'll let Marissa describe it.
Okay, we are. Okay.
Why?
Why? Oh,
Why won't you?
Oh, I want her. You know, I'll happily will. But it's her birthday, and she likes to tell the stories. I'm more of like the spice in the dish. You know, she's
you're
the
the-
meat and potatoes of it.
Yeah, you're my little cumin. Anyway, what happened was this is really a sweet story.
Okay.
Danielle Bartiromo died.
R.I.P.
R.I.P., right?
She was the love of my life.
She was. And she died. I mean, there's a lot of rumors. A lot of people say her tits exploded in her face and,
Well, that's mostly you, Marissa.
Well,
they just got too full, or
they got, too full of...
It's like a water balloon when you fill it up too much.
You know what? I know you would like to continue to talk about this dead girl's tits, but I'm not going to do that on my birthday, okay?
Scott.
That's not what I'm into.
Scott,
I'm into live girls.
Tell
Okay,
you,
fine.
I can tell you, Scott, that hurt from first-hand experience.
Hey!
Hey, can I touch that hand by giving you a high five?
No!
There we go.
God, no more high fives about Danielle's dead tits, okay?
Now, by the transitive properties of mathematics, Scott, you have now felt up Danielle.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're Eskimo brothers here.
Yeah.
Guys, she's
What's
dead as a
that?
doornail. So, Gutters was real broken up about it.
It really, I filled like a whole journal in
Yeah.
like 2 days.
Yeah. I actually,
With poems.
I reached out to you.
I'd love to hear one.
One of my poems. Oh, I didn't bring the journal. Otherwise, I would happily read.
But certainly
one
you
of my
remember
poems.
the content of at least one of them.
Oh, you want me to read an entire poem
Well,
from memory?
recite from memory,
It's
yeah.
not a limerick. It's not that easy.
Look.
Well, most of them were about
I
her
would say
boobs.
limericks are the most difficult of poems.
Yeah. The rhyming scheme.
Oh, yeah.
Listler's
Very
a
difficult to-
published poet. You know that, right?
Really?
Listler, where were you published?
I was published in Palestine.
In Farsi, is that what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. In Farsi.
In Farsi.
It was translated,
In
or
So
you
it was
wrote it
you
originally?
wrote it in Farsi, and yet in Palestine is where it was published.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's really interesting.
Strange story, but hey, I'm.
Yeah.
In any case, let's hear that poem.
Listen,
Sure.
let's not. I don't think today is about Danielle. Today is about the future, okay? And what happened was.
2 beautiful globes.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
2 beautiful nights.
2? I thought you only had sex with her once.
I only had sex with her once, but we did mouth stuff on another night.
When?
Another night?
In the pump room in my community pool?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
I
thought we had no secrets.
I didn't. We
I
don't.
thought
have
it was-
any-
it was-
If
it was
you'd
all
read this
about-
poem already,
I
you
don't
would know.
want to read the
I
poems
asked you to read
anymore.
all of the poems.
Listen, I
asked
published
you to
them
read
in
all
our
of the
literary
poems.
journal, okay?
I don't understand.
Happy friggin' birthday.
Whoa!
Holy
Look who's here!
Shit.
Happy birthday.
Reardon's here. This is blowing my mind.
I bought you a present.
Oh, here's some new music for our guest here.
Be your guest.
Thank you. I will.
Hey, Tracy Reardon.
Reardon,
Hold on, I want to hear it.
I can't. Are we going to listen to this whole song?
It's up to you.
I never heard it. What's it from?
There's this movie, Beauty and the Beast.
I'm out.
Yeah, I know.
Can't watch movies.
Why can't you watch movies?
She has her butt pierced, and she can only sit for a half hour at a time.
Get used to it. If we're gonna be friends, we're not seeing a movie.
Fine. Reardon, this is really special. Tell me about the thought process that brought you to this party.
Well, here's what I was thinking. I was like, what am I doing anyway? Like, I never really been invited to a party like where someone was like, you better come. So,
I didn't
like,
say you better. I didn't say you
were
better
like-
come. I said, are you coming? Because I need to know how much fried dough to order.
Right, you were like begging me on Twitter, like publicly.
No, I wasn't begging you. I just asked you, are you coming? Because you did not RSVP.
Well, I took it as a beg, and so here I am.
Sweeten it up, Reardon, or I'm going to kick you out.
Sorry, I bought you a present.
Okay, what is it?
Open it. I'll tell you.
Okay.
But I wrapped it, so I wouldn't tell you before you open it.
Okay.
You like it?
Unwrap.
It's like it's like gems. You like glue them to your shirts and
Germs?
stuff. Gems.
Oh, germs.
Jams.
Gems.
The
I don't
minute
want
I think I
germs.
finally understand your speech impediment.
You glue them to your shirt and
Jams.
stuff.
This is
Gems.
Jams.
Jams.
Jams? These are a vintage pair of
Like
jams?
jewels.
No, like jellies and jams.
No. Like jewels. Like
Oh, like jams you can eat?
dazzles.
I'm trying to eat these, but they're very hard.
No,
Don't eat
no.
it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, okay. So wait.
You like glue them to your shirt and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see now. It's precious stones.
Precious gems.
Yeah, precious
Oh my
gems.
god, Reardon, this is very sweet of you.
Well, you're welcome.
Did you get
We didn't
these
say
from where
thanks.
you work? Where is it again?
Claire's.
It's Claire's.
Yeah, I got it closed.
That's so
I got
sweet.
a discount because I work there, but it still costs.
Reardon, again, you don't need to say something nice and then undercut it with something nasty.
Still
all right?
costs like a lot.
What kind of discount do you get there at Claire's?
Like 50%.
50%?
Yeah.
Why are you looking to buy an engagement ring?
Oh my god, who the freak? He's married.
Yeah, I'm married. Come on, guys. Stop fighting over me. This is getting
Ew,
embarrassing.
whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Reardon,
Oh my God.
listen, enjoy,
Scott, how come
okay?
you're not wearing your wedding ring?
Yeah, what's
Now
going on?
where-
Well,
is it?
I mean, that's a story for another time, I think.
Tell us now.
Love to hear it now.
Well, I took it off one day when it was itching me, and there's something about having it on my finger just made me always like kind of play with it, and it was kind of like itching, like, oh, get this off my finger. And then I don't know, I just took it off, and I don't know, it feels really good. I mean, you ever feel the wind on your finger?
Was
you know,
it like after
feel the
you
wind on your
met
finger?
me that like your finger started itching?
I mean,
Give me a break, Reardon.
I'm just asking.
Reardon, if he loves anyone, it's me, okay?
guys.
If he loves anybody underage, it's me.
Why would that matter, Melissa?
Hey, sweetheart, what did we talk about? We said a positive thought is a positive day, right?
Give me some fried dough, you
Oh.
dick face!
Okay, it's your day, but take it easy.
I'm sorry, penis face. Get me some more fried dough.
Will, do you want some for your frenemy? Your
Reardon, do you want some dough or not?
I do. I really do.
Get her
All
some
right.
fried dough.
Thanks, Dad.
No, Marissa, you're in the red.
Don't push.
You're in the red if you could calm down just a little bit.
Yes,
can't
Seth.
Yeah,
Blow
yeah.
the mics.
I can't.
Listener
calm
and I
down.
would love some fried dough as well. I know that's on you.
Okay, well, we did
The whole
have
bill is on you.
I understand. We had an agreement. The kids come first, and if there's any dough left over for the adults, then we can have some. So let's be an adult about this, Scott, and not get all piggy. Okay?
That's okay, but just get listener and I some fried dough, and then we'll.
Oh, okay.
Scott,
You
do
mean
you
you have a good point? I'll get you some dough.
Scott, do you have money?
Do I have money?
Yeah.
In what? Do you mean generally, or?
Like,
do you,
why are you asking like another man to like buy you stuff?
well, look. I mean, this whole party is on Seth. I mean, we've talked about this, Marissa. Exactly what happened with Seth, and
Yeah, I
you know,
mean,
it's-
Seth. I caught Seth.
Hold on,
My
hold on.
stepdad.
Are you
jerking
bringing it up,
off.
sweetheart?
What is this? Some sort of Tom Cruise clause? I can never talk about it.
Well, you're recording it, sweetheart.
Well, we
what am
already
I supposed to
talked about it on
goddamn
the
do
air.
about your like putting this out on the airways? This is live, isn't it?
Already out there.
Is this live?
It's already. It's
we
not
kind of
live.
already talked about this on another show.
Jesus.
Everybody knows
Christ.
you jerked off to a picture of yourself in a bathing suit. Everyone's done it, okay?
It was
Everybody's
a
done
J.
it.
Crew
Definitely
bathing
done
suit,
it.
a 9-inch. It was a higher cut. I'd never seen my body in that fashion. A certain angle of light. Next thing I know, I'm discovering things about myself. Am I a human being? Yes. Do I have feelings I need to express through my dick? Yes. That's what happened.
Penis.
Well, he's horny for himself.
I mean, I don't know. I'd love to take this question to America, but I think
Let's take some calls.
We
You
can
wanna
have
take
them
some
call
calls?
right in.
I'd love for people to
You guys
call
know
in.
the number.
Gutterballs, yeah.
Gutters? Or do we have that kind of capability?
I'm all set up right
All
here.
right,
Yeah, so
oh,
you guys
wait.
just call into the number.
All right, here we're getting a call right now.
Yep,
Gutterballs.
I'll plug it through.
All right, here we go.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi,
Hi, who's this? Who are we speaking with?
this is Liz.
Oh, hey, Liz. Do you have a question for Seth? Or
Yeah, I do. Like, why didn't you just jerk off while you were wearing the suit and look in the mirror?
Sweetheart, that would be physically impossible because what was attractive
that
to me
stranger
was
sweetheart.
that my bathing suit was encasing the penis, okay? So it was like I was seeing, it's like I had a twin brother. Not that I would jerk off to my twin brother, but if I saw my twin brother, I would say, oh, that's what I look like in a bathing suit.
If
not
you
with my
had a
dick
twin
out.
who would stand still and pretend he was a picture, would you jerk off to him?
Liz, where is this going?
I'm just wondering.
Liz, what's the end game here?
Liz, Liz, where are you calling from?
Valencia.
That's where we.
That's where we are right now. Where are you?
In the log ride. Whee!
What? Oh,
Did you get a
my
picture of
goodness.
it?
I got it.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand, Liz.
Here I am.
Oh my.
Okay,
She
that's
is
enough.
attractive.
Seth?
All right, let's hang up on our
Tits are
Gutterball.
huge.
Okay, goodbye.
I got a pic of her, so if you want to use it later to
Yeah,
jerk off.
listener, if I send me that pic, she sounded cute. Oh my goodness.
Listen, as long as Danielle is still dead, then everything's gonna be
Why
fine.
would you even
Everything's
have to
gonna be
ask
fine.
that?
Oh, my
Why would you even have to say that?
Excuse me. Are those your tiny boobs, or do they have dipping dots here?
Holy shit!
Danielle
Why the hell were you telling everyone I was dead?
Guys,
my
there's
God,
a
it's a
ghost
ghost.
in here.
Danielle.
There's a
I'm
ghost
not a freaking
in
ghost, or
here.
what was with that Facebook page memorial?
Danielle, what are you doing here?
Danielle,
Let's
this
make
is a
sure.
ghost.
Let's make sure
Gutters,
she's
this
not a
is
ghost. Let's touch her.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone touch her.
Everyone get away from my
Everyone
tit!
touch her.
Touching her tits! is! This is a ghost, okay,
The
guys?
only way to
I'm not a ghost.
Guys, we've all seen A Christmas Story. Is that the one where Scrooge McDuck is in it?
No, that's a Christmas Carol.
We've been telling you for days,
Christmas-
Mom. She is not dead.
No, she's dead, all right. You're a ghost. Get out of here.
Marissa, she's right there.
No,
in
she's
all of
Hold
her
on,
glory.
Marissa.
What do you want? You want to show me Christmas is past? I'm ready.
She's not a ghost, Marissa.
The only way to find out is to touch her again.
Guys,
All right,
stop
everybody.
touching her!
All right.
fine,
That
everyone
front
can
part's
touch me.
real.
That part's real.
I feel
Danielle.
the same,
You
don't I?
just keep saying that part's real
A ghost
over and
could put
over
on
again.
a ghost could wear some prosthetics and trick us. The only way to find out.
Danielle, how did you wake up from the dead? Did you find true love's kiss?
I haven't been dead. I've been very much alive. I've just been really busy.
What are you?
Too busy to go to school, young lady?
I'm doing an independent study online so I can concentrate on my Etsy business.
What is your
Oh.
Etsy business?
Danielle's Tits Tats.
Tits tats?
Tattoos for tits?
Tattoos for tits.
Are they
Oh.
temporary?
They're temporary. Danielle's
Temporary tits for tats.
DTTT?
Yes. Do you have any?
If you incorporated toe tattoos, you could be tit tat toe.
Hey.
Kind of a good idea, but they're mainly for tits.
Okay. Do you have
any
Well-
tit tats that look like tits?
Maybe I'll do a side business.
Yeah, why not?
Reardon,
Right.
why
Guys.
are you talking to her?
Guys,
It's doing
guys.
very well, and
Hold on. The last time we heard about Danielle here, we heard she died because you, Wampler, found her hair extensions in the shower at school.
Yes, and looked like there had been a struggle.
In what
And
way
so
did it look like
there
had
was
been a
an
struggle?
overturned garbage can full of a bunch of used maxi pads and then a couple of her hair extensions, and I had assumed that she'd been killed and dismembered in that shower.
The blood, was probably from the maxi.
Ah! You're right.
Kimmy and
God,
Katie and
it's all
I
coming.
we were just rehearsing our dance squad routine in the shower as we do, and
Wait a minute,
Wait,
talk
what?
slower.
Tell that
You know what?
story.
Nobody wants to know about
again.
it. All right, Danielle. So you're alive. Get going, okay?
Wait, Danielle.
Marissa.
Wait a second, Danielle. You're still wearing the promise ring I gave you.
of course, even though I'm concentrating on my business, it doesn't mean that we're not still promised to each other.
Is it a promise ring when you're not supposed to have sex until you get married?
It's
we only did it once in some oral.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 nights
And then
from
we-
what I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not going to have my birthday ruined by you again, okay? So Kareem will take you back in the shuttle and bring you back to wherever the hell you came from, okay, Ghost Lady? Get out
Six
of here.
Flags is a free country. I can stay here if I want.
Seth!
Six
Sweetheart,
Flags
it's
actually is
true.
an
Seth, I
independent
thought you
nation.
rented this whole thing out.
I did, sweetheart, but I can't. If we didn't invite her, she just happens to be here at the Kingdom of Six Flags. I can't kick her out. I won't give her any dough. You're not getting any dough.
Who's in charge of Six Flags?
You know
is
what?
there a
Hey,
king or a queen that I can speak to?
Marissa, hang on, hang on. I
Guys.
think I can help this for a second. You're freaking out. I've got the mics. The levels are all set. I'll take Danielle and we'll go and
No.
I'll take her away right
No,
now.
no,
Yeah,
no.
maybe
go
you
to the
guys
haunted
should
house?
should figure this out. I
she
mean,
and I should just talk
No,
and I'll get her out of your sight.
no, you're
I'll be
staying
right
right
back.
where. No,
I'll
no,
be right back.
Tell you what, guys, we do need to take a break. When we come back, we'll sort out this whole Danielle situation. I mean, this is a fascinating story. I don't know why you would allow yourself to. Well, I mean, we'll figure out the whole thing when we get back.
Is this from Pocahontas?
Yes. Sorry, I was.
Listler, why would you make this more romantic?
I asked
slow on the
Listler to
trigger.
I asked Listler to play this for Marissa. Marissa, I'm sorry, Danielle.
What did you
fuck? Wait a second.
Did you just call me Marissa?
How
No, I
dare
didn't.
you?
I'm sorry.
No, I thought you were going to propose marriage to me.
I was not.
Here atop this log flume in the kingdom
not.
of Six Flags, and instead you just got my name wrong.
I am so sorry, Marissa. What I meant to say was Danielle. Today,
Technically, he got your name right. He got
today
her
in
name
this
wrong.
kingdom, I have found you again. And you are Pocahontas, and I am the gambler.
Do you have the gambler, by the way, Listler?
I'll look
And
for some Rogers.
When I saw that you were still wearing that ring, it was like the last however many months just didn't exist.
I have no idea why I'm being forced to watch this.
It's cause of bad luck.
Shut the fuck up, Katie Wong.
It's Kelly.
Okay, everybody, this
All
is
look the same to
Dabney. I brought Dabney up. He's a character artist. She's gonna do
Not
some.
now, Seth.
No.
Seth.
Bad time,
Not
Dabney. I'm
now.
sorry. Can you come
I
back
want
into
it.
it?
Hey guys, what are your hobbies?
Dabney.
Anyone play soccer?
God damn it.
You sound like
Dabney's
an interesting
very
guy.
good.
Who is this moron?
Hey, I'm the caricature artist.
He's very good.
Yeah, you guys, you the round one. What's your hobby?
Hey,
It's her birthday, so
it's her birthday.
Okay, what do you need to know about me? My areolas are the size of dinner plates.
Too
They're
much
covered in hair.
Didn't ask
I'm shaped like a upside down muffin / pyramid. What else?
Her pubic hair goes from the front and wraps around the back and comes back again like a pair of shorts.
All right, I think I got something here. What do you think?
I look like I'm wearing a pair of fur shorts. What?
What do you think? I got something here.
Oh, that looks like
that
a
looks-
Tamagotchi or
What
something.
do you mean?
It's very exact.
It's pretty accurate.
This is terrible.
Do one of Danielle now.
Oh, yeah. What are your hobbies? You know what? I'll just do one of you. I think I know exactly what to exaggerate. And here we go. What do you
That's
think?
amazing. That looks just like me.
You know what? Do you mind if I photocopy this and keep one for myself?
This looks like a Sports Illustrated swimsuit catalog model.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me put Sports Illustrated up here
Shut
at the
up,
top.
Dad.
Whoa, that's a lucky caricature.
Where are you from?
Dabney, where do you
hail from?
I've lived in every one of the 50 states.
You sound like Homer Simpson's weird brother.
That accent is very difficult to place.
Well, you pick up a different dialect in every one of the states one lives in.
Oh, okay.
Also, Dabney, do you have a skin disorder?
Oh, of course.
Because you look like,
That's how I get into caricaturing.
You look like a reptile.
Yes, a reptile, of course, yes. Well, guys, this
You
has been
married?
fun.
Are you
Am I married?
Yeah, I want to know
This is a sad story.
Tell every bit of it,
Oh,
please.
my goodness. Well, one day I was there with my wife of 25 years.
I
And
can hear you guys.
What? We're going to go over you.
I was in the bathroom and all of a sudden I thought I heard something. I heard an intruder.
You know what?
And I took my caricature pen and I rushed out of the bathroom and I stabbed to death my own wife in sort of an Oscar
Why does it sound like
Pistorius
somebody's eating
situation.
peanut butter somewhere?
That's the sound of sucking.
Did you stab her by accident?
What? Another finger.
I stabbed my own wife by accident with my caricature.
Dabney, nobody cares, okay?
Well, I do.
Wait,
He's a
I
human
care?
being.
Seth, give Dabney some fried dough and escort him out of the park.
Really? Do I have to leave?
All right, Dabney, can I pay you in fried dough? Is that all right?
And I would expect nothing other.
All right.
Jasmine.
You're not a good businessman.
A deal is struck.
I didn't even get one. That's like my whole friggin' idea.
Oh, Dabney, can you come back up here? The girl with the robot face needs a drawing.
I'm at your beck and kill, my friend.
What?
What?
I'm at your beck and kill. What, do you
Is that Canadian?
Do you have any hobbies? You look like you like ice cream.
I work at an ice cream store. Yeah.
Here you
And-
go.
What? Oh.
Wow,
Already
it's like
Jim.
he's a psychic.
It's me
How
as an
old
ice
are you?
cream
The
cone.
fastest
That's
pin in
weird.
the West.
How old are you?
I'm 97
Dabney?
years young.
Guys,
Really? Pretty good.
when I wind up dead, I want you to go to Dabney's house because there's something fucking wrong with this
You
guy.
really phoned it in on mine.
Well, you're holding a phone. I assume that's what you're talking about.
Screw you.
And an ice cream cone with seven scoops.
Oh, you know
Go to
what?
hell.
Dabney, real fast before you go.
Yes, sir.
Could you draw me? But here, let me pull it up on my phone. This.
Don't show her your anus.
No, it's
Don't
not.
show her
No,
your anus.
sweetheart,
Okay.
no.
In this bathing suit?
You see this bathing suit from the J. Crew
From
catalog?
J. Crew catalog. I
Could
know
you-
it well.
Yeah,
Here
could
you
draw-
go.
Thank
All
you
done.
so
Wait,
much.
one more second.
He drew
Just
you
one more
jerking
second.
off to yourself.
I'm sorry.
I noticed.
Scott,
He knew
did
your
you want to
hobby.
talk to Dabney at all?
Oh, I would love to talk to you. Hey, Dabney, do you mind if I get to... Well, what are your hobbies, young man? Oh, thank you, young man. Well, I guess everyone's young compared to you, 97 years old. I guess my hobbies are just living life and having a ball and getting out there and attracting Shh. Who was that?
I'm
Marissa?
honk shoeing you.
Oh,
You're
my
so
goodness.
fucking boring. You're
You know
like
what? You are a little bit boring, so I'm afraid I have to go. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Dabney. What
See you
a
later.
Wait, Dabney just jumped into the log flume and took off.
what a
Oh,
real
wow.
treat. That's the best part
What,
of my
Is that how he is he
what a
living
rare
there?
and unusual character that was.
Number 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was, we ended that with some dabs.
Do you know what? I meant to text you and tell you how much I enjoyed Dabney.
So you're doing it now?
Yeah, that's. I apologize
just
for
tell
not
me.
doing it before. Well, it's something you started doing. I remember you talking to Colin Hanks and saying, he
few
was
weeks
saying,
back.
he appreciated that you texted him and said how much you enjoyed Fargo, and
Go Fargo yourself.
Yeah, and you said,
Fargo, fuck yourself.
I feel.
Fargo, fuck yourself.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm wearing headphones. And you said, I feel it's important, because so often we don't tell each other that we enjoy each other's work.
Yeah, we just assume that everyone is either watching or listening or not watching or not listening.
And so that was a nice thing that you did. I I don't believe I've received any texts like
You're just
that.
searching through your texts?
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever.
Well,
I mean, I have from other people. Yes, certainly.
Paul, you have to admit that the Fusion app on the Apple TV was just released.
It's true.
No, you shut up has not been into my eyeballs.
Now
yet.
you have to admit that we posted episodes online where you didn't have to have Fusion or.
I don't
Fusion
watch
app on
anything
Apple TV.
online. I like to leave a cold trail.
I apologize.
For the terrorists.
I apologize.
I don't like any record.
I apologize. I also forgot that's the only thing I've ever done.
Paul, I've said. Oh, come on! Why are you being a stinker?
This is playing out exactly as I hoped it would.
Why are you? All right, I'll start sending you texts about everything. I still have to watch BoJack Horseman too. My wife is in that, and I haven't even watched that.
I just like texts.
All right.
I just like getting texts.
You and I have texted a bit.
We have texted a bit. Do you
You're
remember?
Like a regular texter.
I was going.
I got a text here. I enjoyed Dabney. Thank you.
I was going through my iPhoto library, and I found we for a period of like I don't know if it was a couple days or over the course of a week, we were sending pictures to each other. They were pictures of us. We were sending selfies of us with our eyes closed.
Well, do you know why?
Because you sent me the one picture by accident, right?
Yes, I used to send videos as texts.
Yes.
Because it was just more personal of just me staring at the camera and saying, hey, Paul, I wanted to tell you that I'll be there at 11:15 or what have you.
Or I enjoy your work.
Yeah. So then I thought I had taken a video, but it was on just camera, so I had just taken a still photo
with
my eyes closed.
And then
I sent it to you thinking it was a video, not knowing that you did not receive the content of the text.
Right.
And then you sent me back an identical picture of you with your eyes closed in a different location. So then for a couple of weeks, we just sent pictures of each other with our eyes closed in different places, and it became almost like a game to try to find the best background.
Yes.
I think I was at a miniature golf place at one point, and I was in front of a windmill.
Yes.
And that must have been quite a while ago.
It was a couple years ago, I think. But I still have all those pictures.
Great.
I'll post them on Tumblr.
Okay, I
so
would love
everybody
to
can see them.
Yeah, post that.
It's a fun photo set.
It's a FP. What are we talking about?
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that's true. Have we got?
That's also true.
Oh, that's right. Let me just say about that previous episode, we did
starring Demi Moore.
we did figure out what happened with Danielle and Gutterballs, and
it's Danielle.
Danielle. There
you go.
And there was a surprising guest, Don DeMello, along with a little, along with a little 3-year-old girl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So go back and listen to that episode.
Yeah, do that. Go back and listen to that.
Do that. And Dabney, boy, a hot new character.
I hope he comes back.
Number 1 with a bullet.
I really hope he comes back.
I thought his background, he's lived in every single one of the 50 states, and so that's why his accent is so inconsistent. It's very interesting.
He's an interesting guy. Yeah.
And a very quick drawer.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's go to a break. When we come back, we will have your episode number 4. This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace recently launched the latest version of their platform, Squarespace 7, which has a completely redesigned interface, integrations with Getty Images and Google Apps, 15 new templates, and an incredible feature called Cover Pages. Try the new Squarespace at squarespace.com and enter code BANGBANG at checkout to get 10% off. Comedy Bang.
Comedy.
Blah.
Comedy blah.
Comedy blah. Ho ho. Blah. Comedy blah. We're back.
Ho
ho. Blah. We're back here. Paul F. Tompkins, of course.
Hi.
And Scott Aukerman.
And Scott Aukerman.
We are about to go into the next number on our countdown. This is exciting, is it not? I mean, we're in the thick of it here.
I'm exciting.
Top 4.
I'm exciting. I think I just said.
You are exciting.
I'm exciting.
All right, let's get to it. This is number 4.
Number 4.
All right, number 4 on the countdown. We don't have too many left. It could be.
We got 4 left.
4 left.
So out of all of the episodes, this one was number 4. It must be pretty good.
I think so. I mean, 4 left. 4. That's interesting. 4.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny. This bottle is too full. It's too full to play the jug.
You're trying to jug bandit.
I was trying to jug bandit.
You are the jug bandit.
Guys, that's why they call me the jug bandit.
Paul F. the jug bandit.
I steal
Tompkins.
jugs and I form a jug band in every town.
Every town.
Every
Which,
town.
by the way, there's a lot of towns in the U.S.
Yeah.
But you're doing it in every single
I've
one.
gone through 24 towns now.
24.
Yeah.
You know you have a lot more to get to.
I know, man. But this is the life of the jug bandit.
It's not the life you may have chosen, but it's the life you're leading.
I'm not the jug bandit the towns need. I'm the jug bandit the towns deserve.
I would like to see J.W. Stillwater battle the jug bandit. You know, similarly with how you came up with J.W. Stillwater on the last best of.
You know what?
Hey.
Make a note of it.
Okay. This is number 4 on our countdown. This is episode 286. Any guesses?
Yeah. I have a great guess.
Okay.
This is the one it was all in underwater.
Nope.
That's my only guess.
That would have been impossible to do.
That's my only guess.
Because we are humans and we cannot breathe underwater.
None of us.
Well, Aquaman. And the Submariner.
And the man from Atlantis.
That's true.
Yeah.
Patrick Duffy.
That's right. Noted Buddhist.
That's true.
Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. I didn't know that had lyrics. Now we know.
Now we know. Renge-go. This is episode 286. This is an episode called Time Bobby 3.
Oh, motherfucker. Now, Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, but the original Time Bobby.
Correct you. Oh, God.
Wasn't it picked by Slate Magazine, no less, as one of the 25 greatest podcast episodes of all time?
All time, which when you think about how long podcasts have been around, about 8 years.
Yeah. I mean, that's incredible. An episode of Serial was on there.
Yeah.
That's like, come on.
All
guys.
time?
Yeah.
Or do we just like it now?
No episodes of the Pod F Tomcast?
I know.
Come on. Did you ever listen to that?
You know what? I was on one.
You were on one. We had a good time.
We did. Yeah, that's right. Slate did is pretty low on their countdown, I think, but lower than I would have put it. But it's very nice of them to put us on there. Yeah, that was the only episode of Comedy Bang Bang that was recognized, and it was the original Time Bobby, one of my favorite episodes of all time.
Mine as well.
Now, the first Time Bobby 2 years ago was voted number 1 on the podcast.
That's right, it was.
Number 1 on the countdown. And the sequel, Time Bobby 2, was voted number 1 last year.
Number 1 on the podcast last year.
And then this year, number 4. Now, I have to say, I believe the quality of it was better than Time Bobby 2.
Really?
I do. I like Time Bobby 3 better than Time Bobby 2.
Time Bobby 3 had a lot going on, and I'm hard-pressed to remember a lot of the details.
Well, I listened to it recently.
But there was some looping going on.
Some Reggie Watts style looping?
No, more like Hit Record Joe style looping. Because I believe Forville comes back.
Yes.
We think he's an old man at first.
Basically, what happens is, I don't want to spoil it because we're about to hear
I do.
it, but
I want to spoil it.
In Time Bobby 1 and Time Bobby, well, I believe in Time Bobby 2, we established Who is Forval? We should just first say that.
Forval is a tiny, stabby orphan.
Tiny little orphan who wandered into the studio one day.
Yeah.
I was talking with Andrew Lloyd Webber, and he wandered into the studio. And then that happened once again in Time Bobby 2. In Time Bobby 2, we found out that he has a brother, Fryvault, who guards his French fries in a fry vault.
French fry vault.
In the titular fry vault.
No, I thought you had the fry vault.
I did.
His name is just Fry Vault.
Yes, that's true. But I was guarding my own fries in the fry vault. That's right.
That's right.
But I believe that we killed Fry Vault maybe at the end of Time Bobby 2. I don't recall.
Yeah. Somebody died.
It's very convoluted. Look, we're just fucking around here. we can't remember these things. But we're about to hear a clip from Time Bobby 3 where at the start of it, we're going to hear a cross selection of things that happen in it. But I had been talking...
A crow cell?
I had been talking to Andrew Lloyd Webber for about 10 minutes at this point, and then suddenly we got a very strange knock upon the door.
A rap tap tapping?
At my chamber door. 'Tis a visitor and nothing more. And we will hear that visitor now in your number 4.
Number 4.
But welcome back to the show. And it's been so many years we've been doing this show.
It's been many years.
We've just celebrated our 5th anniversary doing the show. And,
congratulations.
I think so. And
how did you celebrate, by the way?
Well, we had a... Stop knocking on the table.
I'm not
Lloyd Webber.
knocking on the table.
Why? It's distracting
Why would I do
for you
that?
to knock on a table.
I'm certainly not knocking on the table.
Well, then, Engineer Cody, would you...
Hello? Do you hear that?
Are you all right, Cody?
Hello? Is it this fellow? No.
Wait, Cody,
Who's
how are
saying
you...
hello?
How are you saying hello without your lips move?
Hello? I feel as if there is a presence in this room.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look to my left, and then I'm going to look to my
That's
right.
a splendid idea. I shall do the same.
I'm also... You know what? The hell with it. I'm going to throw in looking up as well.
All right. Ha! I say.
Yes.
I look down, so all bases are covered.
I'm going to look behind me, behind myself. I'm going to go left and
forgot
right.
about that one.
So I'm going to do all of those. And
shall I do them concurrently, or would you like me to wait my turn?
You do them concurrently with me, and then also add looking down, which I think is a waste of time. So I'm not going to join you in that. So
well, I'm a gentleman of leisure now, so I have the time.
Okay, well, shall we begin by looking to the left?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Oh, my left or your left?
Ooh.
We are facing each other.
Camera left.
That's always the answer.
I'm sorry, stage left.
Yes.
Downstage, upstage. Okay, upstage is because the stage used
Downstage,
to be on a
upstage,
rake.
all around the town.
Okay. Yes, another vocal warm-up.
That's right.
We don't have time for that. All right, let's look stage left. Here we go. And... What was that sound effect?
I don't know. Hello? Is the great kazoo appearing?
Nothing there.
Nothing there. Nothing stage left.
Although I do hear that noise
I
once
again heard a distinct hello.
Yeah, a greeting of some sort.
Hello. Yes. There it is again.
Nothing to the left, though.
Nothing to the left. Shall we look stage right?
Let us then look stage right. Huh.
Hello. Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing
I did hear that hello
I
again.
heard the hello again. Well,
but it's not to the right or the left.
Which should we do now? Up or behind ourselves?
Let's look up.
Okay, here we go. Yes. And...
Nothing heavenward.
Some fluorescent
just
lights.
Just the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, yes, nothing unexpected, I should say.
Well, that's true.
It's not a surprise that fluorescent lights are there.
I saw 4 fluorescent lights. I want to report
I did
back.
As well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just to make sure we're simpatico on the same page.
I'm sure the listener enjoys being included.
All right, let's look behind us now, because this is where I believe we're going to be seeing the source of this noise behind us.
I say.
Yes.
How if I were to look behind you and you look behind me?
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that then. Yes. All right. I feel we'll have to move each other's heads to the side.
Yes. Well, I think we can move our own heads to the side.
I would prefer if you moved mine and I moved yours. All right. Here we go.
Yes. Don't resist me. Stop fighting.
Stop it.
I'm unaccustomed to having commoners move my head.
No, nothing. Well, I guess nothing's there.
Hello. Well, there's one direction we have not looked. Now, you consider it a waste of time.
I will not look down.
Allow me to do so.
I think it's a waste of time. I don't know why you would do that, but
Are you as I please?
I'll allow.
And I please as I do.
But watch yourself.
Hello. What? Scottrick, look.
Hello. Look where?
Look down where I'm looking.
That's a waste of time.
No, it's not, I swear.
Really?
Yes.
Convince me. Sell me on this.
Please, will you say hello one more time?
Hello.
Strange visitor.
Hello.
Do you see this grizzled little gnarled?
No, I'm
tiny man.
I'm not looking down.
Please, Scottrick, I beg of you, look down.
I just wanted you to beg.
How dare you make a lord beg on a podcast?
Where else would you beg?
Nowhere.
All right. Well, I'll look down then because. Ow!
Do you see this little wizened creature?
What is that?
Hello.
He's a little man. He's a little old man.
We were talking about an old man with a white beard before.
Yes.
We were talking about what you
Speaking
saw
of
in the-
Almighty God.
But this is.
I am not God. No one is God. No one can be God. Only God.
There can be no God but God.
Correct.
Yes.
You have a beard, is what I think I was trying to say. You have a large white beard.
Yeah, it's a glorious beard.
It's glorious.
Lord Andrew, shall we describe what we're seeing to the listener?
Yes, let's.
Also, maybe say hi.
Oh, hello. Hello, little old man.
Describe me. I know I don't know you and you don't know me, but that was kind of rude.
Common. You are correct, sir.
It's just
And I
common
do
courtesy.
apologize.
Like,
I
you
apologize.
say hello to somebody.
Yes, I apologize on behalf of myself, Scottrick, and Her Majesty the Queen of England.
Don't be a fucking
apologize.
asshole.
Okay,
know?
well, there's no
Hey.
call for that kind of
Yes.
language. We
Yeah, I
have
won't say
apologized.
hello. Well,
That would be rude.
that's
would
true.
be rude.
Okay. Hell-o, as
That's
they
two
said in the old
syllables.
country. Hell and then o, which
Yes.
is the origin of that word.
There was a dash.
Correct.
Hello, strange visitor.
Hello.
Now can we describe you? Is that...
Please do.
Okay,
Yes.
well, this vision is
3 feet tall.
3 feet. That's being generous.
3'1".
okay.
I do apologize. 3'1".
Okay, 3'1", which is about 37 inches high, and
I'm not positive on that, but I just don't do math too good.
and wearing sort of tattered clothes,
Yeah.
Clothes of rags and patches.
like some sort of muffin made of rags.
What?
Like a muffin, but made of rags, like a ragamuffin kind of thing.
I believe you're misleading the listener to
What's
thinking
that?
this fellow is wearing a muffin.
Yeah, I'm not a muffin.
No, but he's
I'm
a lot
man.
like a muffin.
He's a man.
He's not a muffin. He's a man.
I'm a
certainly.
little old man. I will say I fucking love muffins,
Please,
but
language.
sorry.
Okay, so
We all love muffins.
let's describe this. He loves muffins.
Yes, he's a
apparently.
muffin lover. He's tiny.
He's
long
wizened.
a beard as long as he is.
That's true. It's about 37 inches long, this beard.
Yeah.
I would say 34 because it starts at his chin,
sure,
rather than his head.
But if you look all the way down to the ground, it's about 4 inches that are dragging on the ground.
dragging on the ground.
So
Yes,
it's about 37. I would
End
say.
of my beard is very dirty.
You're stooped,
Correct.
elderly,
wizened,
face lined,
Kind of shaped like a question mark.
careworn hands.
Your body is shaped like a question mark. It's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Well, a fat question mark.
Well, but what's interesting is why is the period separated from the rest of the question mark? How are you able to do that on your body? It looks like your shoes are the period, and then. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it's that his socks.
His socks are
the
black.
same color as the wall.
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, hello, strange visitor.
Hello to you.
It's nice to meet you.
You're very strange, and you're visiting us.
Thanks.
Welcome to the show. This is a show. This is a podcast.
It's a show. This is a show.
A show?
Yes, you're on a show.
When I was a kid on television, you would see shows that I don't see. I don't see it, so I don't believe you.
When he was a kid, he's saying he used to watch
to see
television
shows.
shows,
Yeah.
and you would see them.
Yes.
But he's not seeing
But you're
this.
telling me there's a show, and I don't see nothing.
Well, imagine we're on the other side of the television screen, and also imagine this isn't on television.
That's black magic. I don't know if I'm cool with that.
It's actually white science.
Yes, the very opposite of black magic.
That I'm cool with.
Okay, so when you were a kid, you used to watch television. I'm guessing you look about 90 years old.
Yes, maybe ask.
Today is my 90th birthday.
Oh, happy
birthday to you!
Well,
Thank
we would
you.
sing happy birthday to
But
you.
we don't want to owe money to those two miserly crones, Mildred and Patty Hill.
I dated both of those ladies.
What the devil you say?
Yeah.
When?
My ex-girlfriend. 1900.
Uh-huh. You were born in 1924.
Well, 90 years ago from today was when I was born.
Okay, 1924.
So 1937.
What? When you were 13 years old?
Yeah, I dated both of them.
I say, what a precocious child.
Yeah.
My goodness. So wait a minute. You were 13 years old. If I'm remembering correctly, Patty Hill was born in 1868.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Everybody knows that.
So wait a minute. She would have. I'm counting. She would have been in her 60s
Yeah,
when
she
you
was like
dated
in
her.
her 60s, yeah.
So you had a sort of May-December romance?
Yeah, I've always liked the older ladies, you know.
It's more like a January-December romance.
Yeah.
Or February, the very minimum. At
more
the bare
like-
minimum.
Perhaps a February, November.
Yeah,
Maybe
or
somewhere
perhaps a little boy having sex with an older lady.
Oh, yeah, that's a little more of an accurate
You're
description.
13, you're just a little boy.
Yeah.
I've always said, though, if there's grass on the field, play ball. And
Yeah,
I'm sure that it was...
correct. I've always said if you got a penis, you might as well have sex with a 60-year-old lady when it's time to do that.
You've always said that?
Ever since the day I was born,
My
90
goodness.
years ago.
How long did you date Patty, and then how did you date both of them? And how long? Three-part question.
How long did you date Patty? How did you date both of
Mildred?
them?
And both of them.
How did you date Mildred? And
how long did you date both of them?
date both of them?
You see, I was living on the streets when I was a kid.
Rough and tumble sort of life.
Yeah.
Were you a ragamuffin?
I was.
As
I was
previously
a little
discussed?
scamp. An adorable little scamp.
Were you an urchin by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
You would classify yourself as an urchin?
Correct.
Certainly.
I feel like I've met
A street urchin, not a sea urchin.
No.
Oh, that's
an important distinction, yes.
Very
Yes.
much so.
But both of them, they must remain in their own element in order to survive.
Correct. If you throw a street urchin in the water, he'll die.
He cannot beg copper coins.
If you throw a sea urchin on the street, he'll die too.
Very quickly, yeah.
You were an urchin of the land.
Correct.
And I feel like we've met someone like that in
Ugh, yes, we have. I don't like to think about it.
I can't recall who it was.
No,
I've done too many of these shows. I can't remember who it was. Remind me after the show.
Certainly.
In any case, three-part question, go.
So, the
Excuse me,
three
I
parts
just threw
were
up a little bit.
What is
I'm
wrong?
very
Outside of
hungry.
your mouth?
I threw up. I somehow threw up outside
regular.
my nose, and it went in my mouth.
Oh, my.
The worst experience I've ever had as a human being. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't enjoy the experience of hearing about it.
Sorry you had to see that. I'm very old. My body is falling apart.
Oh no, is it failing?
Yeah, I've been on the streets for way too long.
How long have you been on the street?
Since I was a little baby boy.
How long? So, how long has it been?
Yeah, it's been about. It's got to be
89?
89 and a half years
Yeah.
at this point.
So it's at 6 months. You were cast out.
Yeah, well, at 4 months. The first 2 months, I lived with a very nice man.
What was his... Oh, no, we don't need to hear about the nice man because we're in the middle of a three-part question.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Are we even in the middle of it?
No, in fact, we may be at the
I feel like
very
we're just
beginning.
riding alongside it at this point.
Yeah. Let's
I
get
say,
to it.
let's jump
into that
the
sidecar of
side-
hilarity.
Indeed.
And let's get into this. How long did you date Patty?
I dated them until they died. I dated them until
have they passed away?
Until they
Yeah,
died.
well, of course they passed away.
I heard
If
they
I'm
were still
recalling
alive.
correctly, they passed away in 1946 on probably sometime in May 25th, I would
But
imagine.
aren't
Yes, I
lifespans
remember that
increasing?
day like it was yesterday.
You remember the day that they died? They died on the same day?
Well, I know
Was it a
Patty
car
did.
crash?
No, it was not.
Suicide
Plane
pact.
crash?
No. Stabbing.
Stabbing.
Stabbing. They both died of stabbing.
Interesting. Wow. Huh. I never heard that about. I mean, I know a lot about Patty Hill.
It's not.
I know a
wild-
lot about Mildred Hill.
Sure.
I know.
And together we're the guys who
Knowledgeable about
I
the
was
Hill
going to say the
sisters.
guys who knew a lot about the Hill sisters. Okay.
Yes.
That's the
I
same
knew
way of saying
them.
it, but you classed it up.
I don't like to. Yes, I don't like to refer to us as guys.
What would you prefer?
Chaps.
Chaps. Okay.
Blokes.
Really? Now that seems low class to me. To call you a chap or a bloke.
No, chap is very very proper.
Yeah. Well, I guess that implies friendship.
It's more casual. Yes.
What does chap stand for? I know it's short for something.
Constantly hearing airplanes park.
Great.
Because only the rich you see, back in the old days,
had access to airplanes.
airplanes.
Of course, nowadays it means you live close to an airport, which is actually the shittier
Isn't
part
that
of town.
funny?
Isn't it?
Language.
I'm so
What are you,
sorry.
like this wizened old man.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Watch your mouth, or I'll come over there.
Oh, yes, and what will you do?
This guy.
This little fellow.
Well, he has 2 thumbs. He can defend himself. He's
Yes,
an Englishman.
I'm an Englishman. The constancy of my thumbs is
Should never go
not
at somebody, and, unless they're not packing.
Packing.
Yeah, packing.
We were just talking about airplanes. He must mean that
Are you
he's-
going on a trip, old boy?
You might be going on a trip to heaven in a couple moments.
I
if you're
don't
not
think
careful.
so. He's obviously going to hell. We were just talking about that before you walked in.
You're missing the larger point.
What's
that was a
this?
threat.
You don't say.
This little old man just threatened my life.
This tiny, wizened old man with a beard as long as he threatened you, Lord Weber?
Yes. 4 inches of beard on the ground, dirty.
Dragging behind himself like a wedding train.
Yes, socks the same color as the wall.
Well, how dare he?
The very idea.
Where I'm from, you call ahead, find out what color the wall is, and you change your socks.
Where I'm from, we're ruled by an old lady.
Where I'm
Interesting
from,
point.
you have sex with 60-year-old women, and then you don't talk out of turn, and you get sliced up. That's what I'm
I
saying.
say.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, this is not on.
Yeah.
We're not off to a good start.
I don't think we are either. Look, all I know is I was walking down the street. I heard your voices, and I woke up outside of a time machine. Okay, and I stood up
Hold
and
up.
I said, "I'm starving."
Hold up. You did what now?
What did I stutter or something?
I don't mean to imply that you stuttered. It was a surprising bit of information. I think my ears must be deceiving me, and I wish they would stop it. Quite frankly.
Scottrick, if your ears are deceiving me, they are deceiving me as well. Because I believe I heard the same thing that you heard.
If my ears are deceiving you, they are deceiving you as well?
Yes.
Okay.
While
that
they're
makes
at
sense.
it, yes.
So here's the situation that we're in.
Yes.
If Freivalt,
to review.
If Freivalt were to ever burst upon
the scene.
The scene, yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he was here right now?
It would be crazy.
Oh.
He is not, though.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he was here the whole time?
It would be crazy. But of course he's not.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he had dressed up like an old man to fool you guys and he was just here the whole time?
It would be crazy, of course, but that is not the
Wouldn't
situation
that be
in which
insane?
we are.
Scottrick.
Zip. Hello.
Freivalt!
Yeah.
Why?
You remember me? Remember you tried to kill me? Hello.
That's vaguely familiar.
Oh, yeah, vaguely familiar. What's up, Andrew Lloyd Webber? You forgot me? I was a Sondheim fan, you motherfucker.
No, this is Stephen Sondheim, I think.
Oh, yes.
Shit, Stephen
Hello,
Sondheim.
I'm
Stephen Sondheim
Oh
from
my-
America.
From New York, as a matter
Of course I
from
can.
New York City.
I can tell by your accent. How you do? Oh, you love barbecue sauce, right?
I love barbecue sauce.
Huh, it's an honor to meet you. I'll get to you in a second.
Thank you.
Yo.
I'm not Scott.
You're not?
Zip.
What?
Hello?
Forval?
Hello?
Why, you're just a little boy.
Where am I?
Who the hell are you?
You're
Do
here.
you have
you're,
any scraps?
You're on Earth.
Do you have any scraps?
Yo, this is fucked up.
Hey,
I killed Forval in a previous time to take his body to come back here to kill Scott Aukerman
You didn't kill me.
and Andrew Lloyd Webber. I thought I did.
No, I had some zombie makeup lying around I stole from Stephen Young.
That is the most brilliant trickery I've ever
the
heard.
greatest trick that Forval ever played was getting a bunch of zombie makeup.
Well, thank God my brother is still alive.
Hi,
I missed you.
Freivalt. I missed you.
I'm sorry I had to kill you.
No, you didn't kill me.
Thank God.
Why'd you want to kill me?
I had to because you guys killed me when I did nothing.
Well, now I of course didn't kill anyone. I'm from America. But,
Wait, who is this? Is this Stephen
it's me,
Sondheim?
Stephen
This is Stephen
Sondheim.
This is the incomparable Stephen Sondheim.
The
Bow
American
down.
composer.
Freivalt, don't you see what's happening?
What?
That's not Stephen Sondheim.
What are you say? What?
That's.
What are you doing, Scottrick?
I'm not Scott.
Scottrick?
Wait, you
Who
really
the-
are Forval?
I'm
What in the-
Forville.
Who the?
Forville?
What in the?
I'm Forville.
Go.
This is a plan that we hatched.
Look, all I know is I came here to kill some time bobbies, and if we have all somehow collapsed upon each other inside out at some sort of vortex,
Do you own a vortex, by the way?
do I own a vortex?
Yeah, mine's under my bed. I never use it.
No, yeah. Well, we lived in the same house for a little while, so yeah, maybe I slipped into that vortex somehow.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of my vorplex.
I'm very frightened and afraid.
You do not look frightened. You look more confused than anything else.
Also that.
Did you hear his voice? He slipped out of the New York accent.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it is Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes. It is I, Andrew Lloyd Webber, and I am prepared to accept whatever fate awaits me at your hands or the hands of you.
Freiwald, I'll let you do the honors and just say what you want to do to this motherfucker, because he's really just a fucking...
Tell me about it. This fucking guy, I mean, this guy is a fucking piece of shit, man.
What crime have I committed other than inspiring millions with my musical compositions? I go to my grave, if to the grave I must go, with my head held high in service of Her Majesty.
You treated my little brother like shit. He wanted to live with you. Yeah, and you said nothing. You would not let him. As a matter of fact, you played him like a fool. And then he came back to apologize.
All I wanted was a nice man with a nice home.
I offered to let you live in a golden cage, but you threatened to stab me again and again. And a few times you did stab me.
Motherfucker, you put me in a cage again.
Now. Forval, we've talked about your language.
Oh, don't you talk to him like that. He can talk any way he wants. Freiwald's here.
My bigger brother, Freiwald, here now, and he's going to protect me. And besides that, I'm also packing. I got the Rottweilers. He was in disguise. He doesn't have any of them. I actually got the Rottweilers right here.
Rottweiler snatch.
What? Excuse me?
What?
I just said Rottweiler snatcher.
Yeah, I know what that was. Because I was dressed up as Forval.
Wait,
so,
I know what it was, because I'm dressed up like Scott.
What? You are Scott?
No, wait, am I?
I think you two better kill each other.
Let me check this almanac for a second here.
Check the almanac. Who am I?
Turns out the Red Sox won the World Series recently.
Oh. Wait, that team in Boston?
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute, let me put my costume back on. Zip! Hey, I'm back. I realize now that Forval and I are the same person, that I'm just wearing a Scott costume. But I actually am Forval.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just realized that you're wearing a Scott costume?
Yes, I've been wearing a Scott costume my whole life. And that I actually am Forval. And you are Freiwald, my brother.
Correct. I was dressed up as an old Forval as a joke.
You tricked me into thinking that I was an old man.
Also that we could kill Andrew Lloyd Webber.
So let's kill Andrew Lloyd Webber.
I say we do this.
I say, let's kill Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Full circle.
What?
We find ourselves at a curious circumstance.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, this is...
The Grizzly Man himself.
He's not the Grizzly Man. He's the director.
I thought that was an autobiography.
No, this
is not an autobiography.
No, Grizzly Man was not about the director of the film.
I did not realize that.
No, Werner Herzog?
Yes.
You've been dressed up like Andrew Lloyd Webber?
For this whole time, every time you have spoken to Andrew Lloyd Webber, it has secretly been me.
The entire time?
The entire time.
So where is Andrew Lloyd Webber?
He doesn't exist.
What?
What? He is a creation of legend. It was originally to make children eat their vegetables.
That was why Andrew Lloyd Webber was invented, to make children eat their vegetables.
It didn't work.
Yeah, clearly.
Was it a thing of if you don't eat your vegetables, you'll have to go to an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical?
That's correct.
Oh.
Interesting.
My God. We are really involved in quite a buttercream effect right now.
This is the buttercream effect, I think. My goodness. So
Seems as if my whole world has collapsed in upon itself.
And mine as well.
Every time Andrew Lloyd Webber has been on the show, it's been you in disguise?
Yes, that is correct.
Disguise?
This guy right
this
here.
Guy's right there.
No wonder you said you had two thumbs when you were Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes.
I've only known one other guy to have two thumbs, and that's been you.
Yes, my thumbs are so constant that I might as well be an Englishman.
I have to say, this is technicality, no down, boo over.
Technicality, no down, boo over?
Yes. This is technicality, no down, boo over. I don't like
Technicality, no down, boo over?
Yes, I don't.
Technicality, no down, boo over.
Yes.
Coco Marx.
Wait, Coco Marx is here?
Yeah, it's me, Coco Marx.
How did this is?
He started.
Zip.
What?
Hi, it's me, Aaron Neville.
Aaron Neville.
I don't know much.
Oh my God! Layers upon layers.
Smells
Zip.
like cocoa
What?
butter.
It's me, Fievel.
From the movie.
From An American Tail?
Correct.
Tale.
Somewhere out there.
A little animated mouse.
Zip! It's me, Peeble Bryson. Somewhere out there.
Zip! It's me, Aladdin. Didn't you sing a song for Aladdin?
A whole new world.
Don't you dare shut your eyes.
Wait, are you who we think you are?
Zip! Y'all hear him, sirens?
J.W. Stillwater.
That's right. There's a crime going on here. Y'all murderers.
Zip!
It's me, Jesse the Mind, Soul Body Ventura.
Zip!
Hello, it's the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Zip!
It's me, Jazz.
Jazz.
You,
Who's Jazz?
from... This is an obscure one, right? Jazz,
I'm a fan of the show.
The barber from the barber shop? I'm trying to remember his details. Zip! Hi! Well, looky here! Oh, wow!
Huell Hauser.
I'm back from the dead! Wow!
Risen from the grave, or is it just Steve Young's zombie makeup?
Wow! Zip! And bring out the girls.
Zip! I was lying the whole time. It's me, Forval again. The real Forval.
Zip! It's me, Scott. I was lying the whole time.
Zip! It's me, Andrew Lloyd Webber. I was lying the whole time.
You motherfuckers.
You motherfuckers.
You motherfuckers as well. Science!
We're all just a bunch of motherfuckers.
We're all a bunch of time-traveling motherfuckers.
We're like the ears but people. We were lying to each other.
We all lied. We were folding in on each other, and it's gotta stop.
It's gotta stop.
There's only one way to stop it.
What's that?
Like this!
Rottweiler snatch! Rottweiler snatch!
You can't do this! Yeah, you motherfuckers, this'll never happen again! I'm gonna get on my pony, I'm gonna drive away! I will return!
Look at him drive that pony. It's got 8 legs. Oh, Scottrick. I feel as if I have very deep knifing wounds.
It looks as if that is so.
It is blood seeping through my fingers.
He got me Walking Dead style right in the forehead.
Oh, no. Yes, hello? Yes.
Hi, I'm Jay Davidson. I was looking for my penis.
Number 4.
That's right.
That's right.
Jay Davidson came back.
He's looking for his penis.
Looking for his penis. By the way, we heard the return of technicality no down boo over.
Oh.
I didn't bring it up when it came up in the Gilly and Jacobs episode in our last episode, but technicality no down boo over is something that I said in that Gary Marshall, Gilly and Jacobs.
Technicality. No. Down. Boo. Over.
Now, I wondered why I said that, and I sent you a text because people kept tweeting me technicality no down boo over.
Yeah.
And I said, why did I say technicality no down boo over? And you just wrote back, because you're an idiot. So,
and then cut to me getting mad that you don't text me more about my various projects.
But it was because I was trying to say that we were voting. You heard it in the last episode. We were voting on. We were trying to. We had a competition to say without going over something. Yes. So I was like, technicality, no, and then I was saying down, like it needs to be down.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I said boo. And then I said over because you were over.
Right.
But you immediately said technicality no down boo over.
As Len Wiseman. Technicality no down boo over.
And so many people tweeted me that they thought that was funny. I decided to remember it and have tried to say it as many times as possible.
Here's what I think cemented it is because when I said that, it for whatever reason, me saying that all run together, it killed you. Yeah. Like you were so delighted
I was saying,
by it.
No, technicality, down, boo, over, and you just said no technicality, no down, boo over. No, technicality, no down, boo over.
Technicality, no down, boo over.
And it's a phrase that we have said on At Midnight.
That was the best.
Screamed it at each other.
That was the best. Ignoring Chris Hardwick.
Yes.
Yeah, I felt that as committed as I was to that bit, I did feel kind of bad because he had no choice but to just turn to the camera. Because you and I were just screaming at each other. And he was like, okay, well, I guess bit
I'll
is
just
not. Yeah.
I'll just talk to myself then.
Let's look at the camera over here.
Speaking of At Midnight, I will be on January 8th, the day before our Comedy Bang Bang season premiere.
I will be on a couple days before you, I believe, on January 6th.
And I believe it will not be on at midnight that week. It'll be on at 11:30.
That's right, at 11:30 until they put that Larry Wilmore show in there.
Or that.
Yeah, I'll be on December 6th with, do you know who you're on with? January 6th?
I know I'm on with Steve Agee. That's all I know.
I'm on with Paget Brewster and Thomas Lennon.
Fun!
It'll be a fun episode.
That's great. I have not won yet.
I have won a couple times, but it hasn't.
You've won at my expense as well on
I
a
did
technicality,
win-
no down, boo over.
Technicality, no down, boo over.
All right, we have to wrap it up. That, by the way, that Time Bobby 3, let's talk about it just in brief. That was a fun one to do.
Yes, it was.
We didn't know whether we could keep the balls up in the air. We didn't know if we were even going to do another Time Bobby, but Bobby loves doing Forville so much.
And it's pretty hilarious when he does it.
It's a wonderful creation.
Yeah, it's a great voice. And the weird thing is, like, did you feel like a little pressure? I felt pressure to make this good.
Yeah, anytime we do a sequel.
When you're going back to the well.
When you're going back to the well, from be it Farts and Procreation or Time Bobby 3 or some of Andy Daly's stuff, you feel a lot of pressure like, oh no, are we going to be able to come up with it? Sometimes the mythology-laden episodes are the ones that have the most pressure for you and I to, and my other guests to kind of really make them good. But as evidenced by this countdown, they're some of people's favorites episodes. Some of people's
favorites episodes. I like to live here. America, number 1. Statues of Liberto?
All right, well, that was a fun one. By the way, if you like that character Forville, he was not only in Time Bobby 1 and Time Bobby 2, but he's in the other New York episode that we did release and that we did record.
Yes.
And that is not mythology-laden at all. That's just a fun episode where Forville is just participating in the episode.
That's right.
So that's in the CBB Live episodes, the bundle that you can get in the Earwolf store right now. We have to bring this to a close for today.
We have to.
There's a literal and figurative gun to our heads regarding this issue.
Yeah.
Sam, put it down.
Sam is holding an actual gun, and then
just fucking do it, Sam.
So no,
just fucking do it. I don't want to do the next episode.
No, hold on a second.
Hold up.
I want to live.
We are going to be back.